We did some
Did
things.
you do? Let me
It was
know.
a week ago. PJ,
Hold up,
wasn't there.
I'm still firing up because I.
Oh, is your stream not on yet?
No, not yet. One moment.
Oh, all right. A timeout. All right, back to your casual conversation. Grape nuts, neither nuts nor grapes.
You calling me a casual?
You fucking casual. How's your sleep going there, PJ?
My what?
How's your sleep doing?
Oh, my sleep is fucked.
Totally fucked?
Oh, yeah.
Why is it totally fucked?
Well, hopefully Path of Exile gonna get me on the right track.
Explain.
The new league launched, and so I've been playing it too much to sleep.
Wait, so it's gonna fuck up your sleep more? I thought you said it was gonna fix your sleep somehow.
Exactly. I'm gonna break through to the other side.
Oh god. Break on through to the other side. Ryan, how are you doing, man? Haven't really heard anything from you yet. What's up? How you doing? All right, good talk. Good talk.
Bet he's muted again.
I mean, he's not muted in Discord.
No, I think he has a physical switch for his mic.
Yeah.
Just like me. You see, I can make my voice do silly things like "woo."
That's
Make
not
yourself
really
sound
nothing
staticky and then not staticky.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
actually
huh.
happened there.
All right, yeah, I've never actually done that because there's no point in turning the knob on.
What are you? What? Oh my god!
Like, you learn something new every day.
What kind of mic you got?
Samson G-Track.
What now?
It's, I don't know. It's a more serious recording mic.
What your Windows levels, what do you got it set at?
Windows levels.
Yeah, so you set your sensitivity level in Windows, recording devices, properties,
I
levels.
believe that it's probably just maxed.
Probably not. Not if it's a recording mic. If it was maxed, you'd be like, bop, bop, bop.
Well, again, I have a knob on it that I adjust the gain manually. That's why I was going staticky and not.
Oh, gotcha. You should definitely pop open your Windows microphone properties, though, and see what
I
those
did.
levels are
It's
at.
at 100.
Is that a fucking 100?
It's maxed.
Man, it's so hard to hear you. Like, I've got you cranked up in Discord. Actually, there's something else I could do, but I'm going to have to, like,
How
adjust
about now?
everybody else's levels if I do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because, you know, the last, like, notch of this mic is nuclear levels.
Yeah.
And then I've got it, you know, just before that. So,
Right, so it goes like 1 to 9, and the last one's like 15, basically.
mhm. Or no, it goes like, imagine all of the first 7 numbers are also 1.
That's
So it
It's
goes
like the,
1,
the
1,
delay
1,
setting
1,
on my
1, 8,
car's
9,
windshield
20.
wipers. We got
Yeah,
like
0 to 100.
Real quick.
That's how mine works. Either it goes way too slow, and I move it up a tick, still way too slow. Move it up a tick, still way too slow. Move it up a tick, and then suddenly it's going like 3 times as fast as it needs to.
Yep.
Okay, I am all set here now.
Fantastic. And we got everybody.
Yes, but what
Ryan,
about this other
Ryan, talk
person?
to us, buddy. Tell us you're alive.
This other motherfucker. Did my
Yeah,
character
no,
do any
he's dead.
kind of resting while I was?
You literally hibernated, yes.
You slept the entire time. You are well rested.
Excellent. So I can bring all this shit back.
Oh, right, because you were fucking, what was it, like 3 weeks ago? You were dead at the end of the fucking episode from the Wyvern?
Close to it, yeah. And then I had
Um,
used both of my wild shapes, so I was nothing in the tank.
Ryan, I saw your mic light up. Are you with us now?
I am here. Apologize.
Hey, what's happening?
All right.
Apologize. My wife fell this
Wake
morning,
me up
so she's
inside.
needing a little bit of help. Once
That
in a while.
sucks. Yeah, dude. If you can't do the episode today, that's fucking fine, man. Go
no,
take
yeah.
care of your wife.
No, she's fine. She's just she's laying in bed. So.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
Alright.
If you ever need to like bounce out, that's fine, dude.
seriously.
Damn.
Alright.
She okay?
I think she's okay. She just took a little spill, and we don't think she hit her head, but she's getting a little dizzy every once in a while. So keeping an eye on her.
Okay. All right. Well,
Wow,
you know, best wishes and all that. All right. Let's do some fucking D&D.
Uh-huh. So, shall we recap? Although PJ wasn't here, so.
Well, please do recap. So that
PJ,
I know.
you went back and watched the episode, right? So you wouldn't be behind? And you would know what was going on?
Oh, absolutely. Nah.
God, you fucking scum.
I wouldn't watch back our own episodes, honestly.
I do.
Yeah,
I fucking love them, man.
I don't. I don't.
These
watch them
episodes
at
are
all.
fucking fun as hell to watch.
They're fun to do. But 4 hours of watching something I've already done.
Well, it's basically a podcast because there's not a lot of visual stuff that goes on. So it's on the
Unfortunately.
fucking side monitor while you're actually doing other shit.
Understandable.
What doing?
That's usually what I do with Latro streams, anyways.
What?
Hey,
I don't know why you would even bother watching that.
Jesus.
Savagery in this fucking
Dude,
Discord.
really, if you ever need
Yeah.
anything to help you fall asleep at night, just
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Latro just doesn't stream late enough usually, though.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So sometimes I take a nap during the day instead.
It's
Mhm.
so potent. A sleep aid.
Uh-huh. So, anyways, I guess I'll start us off then.
Sweet.
Let's see. So we started off in a hallway with a bunch of stone. It was basically a stone slab hallway, right? No textures on the stones, no bricks. It was just straight stone. And so there were a bunch of fucking doors. And there was one door at the end, which was a puzzle door, and we had time puzzling over that. Before we tried to solve it, though, we went back and opened up a bunch of the hallway doors. Got some neat stuff that we didn't quite know what to do with right away. One of those things was a metallic ingot. It was a blue, what would you call it? A blue, not lustrous, the opposite of that metal, with orange flecks in it.
Opaque.
Maybe. And we also found a case with a bunch of bottles that had this black, nasty liquid with like metal shavings in the bottom of it. And so we took that stuff, and then we took a crack at the door, and we discovered that we needed to use gold in order to open up the door. We had to actually break gold, like near the door, and the door would suck up the gold. And it took 190. Is that right? I want to say it was 190 gold pieces.
Yeah, this
Something
game
like
is
that.
some pay-to-win bullshit.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we had to get past the pay-to-win door, the EA door, as it'll be known. And once we did that, we got into a forge, and what happened there?
There we discovered a room with an anvil and a really old-looking skeleton sitting inside there. And we couldn't
No,
get
it
the
was
skeleton.
old. Are you an ageist?
I'm sorry. Yes,
That
totally.
skeleton
I'm
could
an
have been
ageist,
very
thank you.
young.
And so we found this really old skeleton sitting in there, and we couldn't get it to wake up, which was really we're really expecting that we were going to be able to do something with the skeleton. But he had a really sweet anvil. Like we discovered through fucking around and just touching things as is standard
often do.
operating procedure. If you don't know how to do something, touch it. So we touched it. And then the anvil came to life, and all these magical tools appeared. The forge came to life. There was a forge in there too, and there was the magic associated with this magical forge and anvil, basically a magical blacksmith shop. There was a little bit of sentience there. Like it didn't really talk to us, but it let us know that it like wanted to make stuff. It was it really enjoyed its existence. We
It
assume.
was a strong will.
So we, with the fancy metal bar that we had found earlier in the hallway, we decided we were going to make some stuff, and we spent a little bit of time trying to figure out what we were going to make. Unfortunately, the anvil didn't want to make any like jewelry or anything, so we could all have something. It just wanted to make a weapon. And luckily for me, I'm the only guy in this party that really uses weapons, so I got a new sword. And we went through this whole big long ordeal and all this stuff to get through this process of making a new sword for Gorbin. And it was pretty exciting. We ended up having to give up some of our cool magic shit, but I think it was really, really fucking worth it in the end because the sword is insane.
Almost blew up yourselves twice.
Yeah, there was. I mean, it was not
That's
a
not
safe
new.
procedure.
Why did I even mention that? That's standard
Yeah, right.
operations.
It's like
yeah,
crossing the
it's-
street for us. What are you talking about?
yeah, right. We're getting blown up all the time. Yeah, I mean that was the whole episode last week, right? Getting through the door and making a really insane, cool sword for Gorbin. We went back afterwards. We left, went back to the farmer, talked to him for a little bit, and then we went and got a reward from the barn owl who had originally directed us to the wyvern cave. Oh, we also got the wyvern egg. We have that as well,
And the horn.
and the
I ripped
wyvern's
that
horn.
fucking horn right off with my bare hands.
That was pretty crazy.
It was metal as fuck.
Apparently, we're still leaving the owl alive. I'm not sure I approve of this move, but
We would have never.
He paid us, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, he gave us a reward, and we probably would have never found the wyvern if he hadn't given us the info. So you know,
yes.
He's made
he's a
amends.
dick, but he's not like we got to kill him, dick.
Yeah. He's not
Now-
the murder dick.
Besides,
Who?
I'm a druid. I ain't gonna kill no bird who help us.
Yeah, Dylan wasn't there last week. He was just sleeping in the wagon the whole time because he's a lazy fucking piece of shit. Goddamn rookies.
Can't hang, man.
So, who, Latro, is it you who has the little black stone that the owl gave us?
I gave it to you for safekeeping, as I always do.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, like we had that discussion where
That's true.
I was like, I give it to Gore because he's better at keeping track of this stuff.
That is
have it
true.
written
I
down.
am now holding it,
And proved you wrong.
and I'm gonna stare very intently at this gem to attempt to divine what the hell it is.
Did we not figure it out last time?
We did not.
Okay.
Hey, 17, not bad.
It's not magical.
Damn it. That's just a fancy gem. Anybody know anything about gems? Nature boy, you do gem stuff, right?
I'm sorry. Gems, nature.
Yes, gems come from the ground, therefore they are part of nature.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean, it sounds like
usually
what I'm
the
talking about.
things that I deal with are breathing
You only deal with things that are breathing?
or plants, and some plants breathe.
Yeah, I mean that's a thing.
Plants totally do not breathe. I don't see a goddamn mouth on any of these plants, except for that one that was eating things.
They're
That one I could believe
microscopic
breathes.
mouths.
Because you're not looking close enough.
Did you say because I'm not looking close enough?
They're very,
Yeah.
very tiny.
You are never going to convince me that this grass have tiny little mouths on them. And if you did, I would be terrified of grass for the rest of my goddamn life. So let's not go down that road.
Welcome to my world.
It's as a terrifying world that you live in, where everything has mouths.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, maybe you don't realize it, Gob. You know, maybe you're just walking through, just walking through the grass, and every time you do, they're taking little bites out of you, just imperceptible little bites. They're just wearing you away.
All right. Well, I'll hold up the black gem to Leolard. Hey, do you know how much something like this would be worth? It's not magical. We're gonna. The thief checked it for magic, and the fucking wizard's gonna check it for price.
That's how we do things around
That's
here.
how we roll.
You have your lowest charisma person make all your diplomacy rolls.
That's just good D&D right there. That's what that is.
I agree. That is field craft.
Yeah, you're not power gaming at least.
So what would I roll for that? I can't remember.
It might just be like a straight intelligence or maybe a history. I don't know. There's not really
Yeah.
investigation, maybe. I don't know.
That's best I can do for you.
You do not know what it is either.
Okay, I'm gonna do an intelligence roll for it then.
Definitely
I
don't
mean,
know what it is.
what even are gems really? They're just shitty rocks.
I mean, this might be owl poop for all we know.
Yeah,
Minerals?
he
Probably
just
is.
shit in our hands, and we have no idea.
The owl gave it to you, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I will do a perception.
What the fuck?
All right. You know exactly what it is.
With perception? Okay. I like
It's a
it.
really good roll.
Rolled a natural
It
20.
is a piece of obsidian.
That's what I said! I was like, oh, so it's like obsidian.
It's very much like obsidian, as a fact.
Yeah, but based
Yeah,
on that intelligence
apparently.
roll, you had no idea it was obsidian. You just fucking lucked out on that one.
Yeah, you guessed. But yeah, it's obsidian. It's a small black piece of volcanic rock, almost glass-like, as a
Twirling in
matter of
my
fact.
index and thumb. What on earth was a bird doing with a piece of obsidian?
What I want to know is why does Nature Boy all of a sudden know what rocks are? Huh? Why you sandbagging me earlier?
Yeah.
That's not how things work here, Rook.
That's awfully suspicious. First you don't know the rocks, and now you know the rocks.
Hey, I just didn't have a good sight of it, you know?
I think it's
And
round.
besides, I still don't know how a bird got a hold of something like this.
It's round.
Very
Yes,
valuable.
it is
He just
a round
they,
piece.
they pick it up.
All right, well, there, Rook. Do you know what it's worth? Should I just
He
leave
does-
it on the ground?
He does not know what it's worth.
Not what it's worth in gold, per se.
How big is the piece? Is it like I'm assuming like a little gem that would just fit in the palm of
It's
my
about
hand?
the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
It's a decent size.
But we could find an appraiser, I'm sure.
Or someone who tells us what we can do with it.
All right. Well, I shall pocket it. We're still in the barn. So does anybody want to?
Wait. No. I don't think that's true. I think we went. The farmer offered to let us sleep in his
Yeah, we
house,
were
and I
sleeping
think
there.
we ended on us spending the night in his house.
And
You were going to sleep there for the night.
I'd asked for some alcohol
Yeah.
before sleeping too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I do remember that.
The farmer does not have any to give you.
Oh really?
No, last week you said you had
Bullshit.
some.
Oh, that's right. He
He's a
did offer you
farmer.
ale, didn't he? Yes, he
He
did.
would
All right,
have
yeah.
some hooch if he's a
He
real
does
farmer.
have some ale for you to drink.
No matter how shitty it is, he'd have some.
No, my dude's going right to bed. He got stabbed by 3 different things at the same time.
Corbin's
Just
gonna
gonna
go to
sleep
bed
that
and
off.
cuddle with
That
his
is
new
one
sword.
more than usual.
Cuddle with it.
All right, are you going to go to bed with the sword?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Do
not
you
gonna
not
be-
do that?
It's not going to be very far from me.
You have it on your person while you're sleeping.
I mean, I guess no. It'll be propped up next to me on the bed.
Okay.
Propped up. Okay. Yeah, that's yes.
Mhm.
As I would typically do. It's propped up right next to my other sword, and at the feet is arrayed in a pretty display all of my daggers, which I assume I do every night.
He's totally sleeping with it.
That Jared
Don't
Leto
let him tell
style.
you he's not.
That's
This is
it's pretty edgy, but yeah, you go to sleep with all your swords.
Maybe I've got my hand resting on it.
Maybe he needs some
Okay.
Kleenex.
So what are the rest of you guys going to do? It's getting quite cold outside actually, and a mist has rolled in. It's dark now as well.
I guess before bed, I would like to do another druid craft to see what the weather's going to be like in the next 24 hours.
Okay. So are you gonna cast it, or
Yes, I'm going to cast it.
I already know what it does at this point. Well,
What?
I cast it.
Well, I don't understand. What do you mean? I don't do anything to cast it.
I'll click on the button.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Official.
Well, I don't. Let me see.
official.
I don't feel like. Okay. I feel like we never did this in the past, but all right.
I made you click on it every time before.
It is true.
So, In your hand, there appears a small ball of mud. This ball of mud is immediately washed away by a splash of water. That's it.
Huh. That sounds like pretty crazy torrential downpour.
So, massive flood tomorrow. Is that what we're talking about?
That's
We're in
what
for
it
mudslides.
seems to suggest.
We need to build an ark.
10% chance of mudslides tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just convert the wagon into a boat. It's like some magic school bus shit.
I was gonna say,
Ironic. and
Suddenly
fitting.
feel more susceptible to dysentery.
if I've
Mm-hmm.
slept somewhat, then if I could use a survival check to try and waterproof some of the top of the cart.
It's a bit late, but yeah, you can go out and work on the cart, and you'll get a short rest instead of a long rest.
That canvas better be waterproof, or else
If
what
you
the hell did I
choose.
buy canvas for?
Yeah, right.
Well, like you said, I apparently was doing enough sleeping.
Okay,
So-
yeah, you'll get a short rest instead of a long rest then. So you'll gain half of what you normally would, if I remember correctly. So what exactly are you trying to do? Are you just trying to waterproof the entire cart?
Yeah, if there's any, holes or anything that needs to be
Leak seams.
particularly secured.
Yeah. You unfurl your canvas and you check for all the different holes and things. You pour a tiny bit of water from your water skin on, and everything seems fine. It looks like it's a thick new canvas and it's well treated, so everything should be fine. You'll be dry if you ride in the cart.
Very well. And I'll turn in for the night as well.
Right, you turn in for the night. So is anybody else doing anything, or are you all just turning in?
Nope, I'm turning in.
Hey.
Drinking and turning in is what I'm doing.
Okay, how much do you want to drink?
It's enough for a good buzz.
Enough to
Right.
get stabby drunk.
Is that your metric?
Okay, you all turn in, and tonight, Leolar, once again you are whisked away to your world of dreams.
Okay. So it's been a while since I've been here.
Show us how it's done.
I will approach the lake again, knowing that the castle will probably still be there, hopefully.
Okay, you approach the lake again, and this time, their lake, rather than you having to walk over it, has a large bridge that extends from the shore to the castle in the center. And the castle is much larger.
I will cross the bridge and enter the castle.
Okay. You cross the bridge, carefully stepping across the red stone, and eventually you come to the doors of the castle. They are currently closed.
Right, open the doors.
The doors are locked.
Okay. I'll call out, is anybody there?
But there's no response.
No response. Now I gotta figure out how to unlock the door. Like there's a keyhole or anything like that, or any other mechanism. I do a perception to try and figure that out.
But you don't see any spot for a key, no.
Alright, I'll try knocking on the door.
You knock on the door, and the door swings open inward.
To the door.
After walking through a short hallway, well, rather, at the end of the short hallway, there's a few doors on either side. You see once again the courtyard that you were in last time.
Okay. And so I'll look into the courtyard. Do I still see the same that I saw before, or has it changed?
The courtyard looks the same to you, yes.
there? Is it? I thought last time there was a tree here. If I remember, I can't remember.
There, yeah, there's a few trees here and some places to sit. That's it. It's otherwise a very normal courtyard.
You say there's 2 doors, one on either side. Is there anything identifiable or distinguishing about these doors?
No, they are plain wooden doors.
Try the one on the left to see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
And the one on the right.
Also locked.
How about I knock on the one on the left?
Great. Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You reach to knock on the door, but then you don't. You decide not to.
Alright. I'll try knocking on the one on the right then.
Make another wisdom save. This door is also closed to you.
4 today, so we're having a good time.
You just decided that maybe it's not the best idea to go knocking on these doors.
Okay. So I will approach the courtyard and call out to see if anybody is here.
You approach the courtyard and you call out, but there's no other noise other than the sound of the wind coming through the trees, rustling of leaves.
Okay, there's some chairs here.
There are some chairs here, yes.
I'll try sitting in one.
Okay, you sit in one of the chairs. It's not very comfortable.
And I'll try to touch one of the trees. That's how we do.
You touch one of the trees and a fruit falls out of it.
Okay. I'll pick up the fruit and examine it. What kind of fruit is
Okay. This is an odd, round, spiked fruit. The spikes don't hurt your hand or anything. It's just weird and bumpy. This fruit is bright red. It's about the size of an apple.
Alright, can do a perception check on it, see if I notice anything specific or special about it.
The fruit is humming slightly.
I mean,
Is that Nern root?
is it do I think it would be edible?
Probably, yeah.
I'll take a bite out of it.
Okay. You take a bite out of the fruit, and you feel as if the breath has been knocked out of your lungs when you swallow it. But you also feel suddenly more powerful, if something is unlocked in your brain that wasn't quite there before. And now you wake up. It's morning for all of you, but it's still dark when you wake up. And the sound of rain patters against the windows.
I'm chewing something for breakfast, and yeah, see that work I did. You slackers, drink it up. Let everyone else do a little work.
What you talking about? What'd you do?
You didn't hear me working out there?
No, I fucking went to
No.
bed. What are you doing? What are you weremouse, man? You nocturnal? You persist during the night? What is this?
It's when the best hunting is done.
Oh, did you catch something tasty?
Were you hunting our wagon?
No,
You didn't kill a cow, did you?
no, I was just weatherproofing it a little better.
You weatherproofed our wagon.
Well,
Did it need weatherproofing? I mean, if it isn't broken, maybe you shouldn't fix it.
I'll tell you what's broken.
What?
But this whole group is dysfunctional.
Whoa, easy there.
Yeah, I don't know. Go up. I think he's onto something there.
Hmm. What are you talking about? Look at this fucking sweet sword we made. This
Hey,
thing's
hey,
amazing.
Gorb. Hey, Gorb. How old are you?
I am unknown.
Yeah. Why
What's
is that?
age, anyways?
I mean, you did die, Gorb. You know, we're not amazing at this, but we're getting it done.
Yeah, but I got
maybe a
better.
little dysfunctional. I mean, maybe Gorb. Maybe.
I mean, how functional are we that one of us could die and death is not permanent? Like that's pretty amazing.
I don't
Like,
want to test that, Gorb. Let's not tempt fate here.
that is
Kinda
super
rubbing my
functional in
temples
my
over
eyes.
here.
Wait, what are you eating?
And I said I was just rubbing my temples in frustration as the
Temples.
silliness of this
Oh,
conversation.
Something.
what's silly about it? Death is very serious.
It's true. You should definitely take it seriously.
I don't know. It seems like you didn't have any long-term effect on you.
But I mean, his hair got longer. I think that's long term. Maybe so like it's raining really bad. We could maybe wait it out, or we could try to brave the storm. What are you guys thinking? Like, it looks pretty nasty out there.
I think we'll be okay. I mean, we've got a covered wagon now, so it's weather's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could ask the horses how they feel about it.
I mean, I don't think they really have a say in it, Gorb.
It's true.
Not if you
Could I do
give
a
them
survival check to determine whether or not this storm is going to last much longer?
Or if it's the kind of storm we should go out in, you mean?
Yes.
Well, Gorbin being the leader of this party and having been the navigator and the survival guy, he's gonna make that check.
Oh, is
wow,
he
wait.
now? Okay, then.
Yeah,
Hey,
suck a
look at
dick,
Blitz
Rook.
on pause. Yeah, I ended up eating it. It seemed to be what I needed.
You can travel in it. It's just very heavy rain.
Our GM
Okay.
is, making
Yeah, no
us do
problem.
that.
It's just
You
a little
both
bit of rain,
think
guys.
that,
Yeah.
so now
Well, it
I'm
is-
worried.
It has
We're
been
probably
raining since
fine
we've existed.
because of all the work that I've been doing.
The rest of the party
Thank you
has
very
to go and
much.
find
I
a
think we'll
person
be
to
fine.
train them.
It has been raining so
alright,
far,
alright.
like every day of our journey. We should be called the Drippy Dragoons.
Oh, God, Gorb, what the
I'll
fuck?
pretend I didn't hear that.
And so it's official.
Well, then let's get going. Let's do this. Can we? I suppose we should like give the farmer like 10 gold or something, just to be like, thanks for letting us stay here.
You mean after we saved his crops and everything?
Yeah, I know, but he gave us
Buy something.
ale, and he's been pretty cool, I guess. You know.
I agree. I'll toss him. I'll toss him 10 gold.
All right, that sounds good then.
The farmer is not there. He actually left earlier this morning.
Nah, leave it on a mantle then, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I'll just set it on the table or something, like his kitchen table.
Yeah, we'll have Varlin leave him a note or something. He likes to write stuff.
Lonnie, get on that. Good job, Lonnie. We can always count on you. Mr. Dependable. That's what we call Lonnie.
Yeah, Lonnie is just wandering around, writing things in his notes.
Just in his standard brainless form.
He's just heading the clouds. Classic Varlin.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, so we steer him towards the fucking cart then, and we get everything loaded up and get ready to go.
You steer your absent-minded bard towards the cart, and you begin to load everything up just as it starts raining a little bit more heavily. You start to make your way. I assume you want to go north. Where do you want to go?
Oh yeah, we want to go back to Gruner Vault.
Yep. Back to
And
Williamsburg.
I would like to do an animal handling thing to see if I can, get the horses to take us a little bit faster.
Okay. Go for it.
As soon as I get my thing back up here. Hold on. Boom.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. So yeah, you can. It's not really making the horses go faster so much as going once again at normal speed across this terrain because
Right.
it's very, very rough terrain to go over. Now, you are in the grasslands, so you don't have to worry so much about mud. But it's still a little bit of a pain. And also, what are you gonna do with the wyvern egg?
We have it wrapped in a blanket.
Keep it warm as much as possible.
Yeah,
You wanna
pretty
sit-
much.
You want to kind of cuddle that thing, sit on it.
That's
put it
what
between
I
your
was
legs.
kind of doing. Is well,
Sit
see,
on
like
it.
I had
Nope,
I
nope,
had a
don't know what to do
blanket.
with it.
I basically I have it in a blanket and I have it on. So like I'm sitting and it's like resting on my thighs and I get my arms wrapped around it basically.
All right. So you're making sure that this thing doesn't get wet, and you're trying to keep it warm.
Correct.
That's gonna work. And
While these animals.
I'm leaning over. You know, I see him. He's working the horses. He's cuddling the egg, and you know.
Well, let's get one thing straight here. Gorby's the driver.
yeah.
the Gorbin's driving.
I was just explaining to Gore how to handle the animals.
You know,
Yeah.
Father Slick here, he's got a way with animals. You know, he's really good at getting the most out of animals.
Almost as
Like,
if you
look
can
at
talk
Lonnie
to
here.
them.
Lonnie was nothing before he met Father Slick.
Well,
Yeah,
Gordon's
it's
old
very
age, he
true.
forgets sometimes.
Do I forget about what?
To check.
you already forget
I'm
what you
like,
forgot
gee,
about?
I don't know. Check for traps. You know, I have fucking holes in my body as a consequence of that.
I mean, you're just
know how to
a
work a door.
go-getter guy there, Father Slick.
You had a rogue that doesn't know how to open
Yes,
a door.
it seems that Slick is the only one who really knows what he's doing around here.
Pretty sure I've unlocked plenty of
I like
doors.
this
Thank
guy.
you very much.
As long as they have handles.
Look, man, a door with no handle, that doesn't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's unnatural.
It's like a donut without a hole.
That's a perfect analogy. Well done, Mr. Slick.
So, how is our travel? Is it eventful or not?
Your travel is highly uneventful, as a matter of fact, and consume 3 days worth of supplies.
No, okay,
Ooh, wow, let's see.
no, you don't have to worry about that. We got nope. We've got party supplies.
Okay.
You should, with your pack, you should have 5 rations sitting inside of it.
It says
But we've
10
got-
days of rations.
We've got party supplies that we do for these travelings.
Okay.
You're
So
back in
somebody
town
else
now.
is managing those things.
Back in Grunervault. All right.
You enter the city, and it seems like there's more troops getting ready to leave or just passing through. As outside of the city or the town, there is a large group of tents with soldiers moving about in them.
So, do we know if Lonnie told the Inquisitor what we knew about our quest right now, and brought her up to date, or should we stop by the Inquisitor's house and powwow about?
Lonnie doesn't even remember what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Remember, he
right.
remembers
That's right.
nothing.
She fucking lobotomized him.
Yeah, but he got a finger out of the deal, so you know.
It's true. I mean, it was a good trade. Good
He's
trade.
a lizard.
Oh, he's not a ticking
Alright.
time bomb either.
So,
I mean,
while we're
that's
here in town, we should
debatable.
definitely go have a chat with Inquisitor lady.
I'm not sure if that's true or not.
His curse
Actually,
that none of us
I
knew
think-
about.
Here's my take on current events right now. We sidetracked to do the Wyvern quest because we needed something to do. We know where we need to go. It is not this town. I think we should turn in or head over to the guy, show him the Wyvern horn or something to be like, yeah, we took care of that quest. We want the gold. Maybe stock up some more supplies and then start fucking heading north already.
Well, before you guys go north, you might want to talk to some people who know things.
That is also an idea, yes, because
Yeah.
we are all level 5.
Well, only one of us really is level 5 now.
Yes, well done. Well done there, Mr. Leo.
Yeah, way to sleep, you dick.
I had to sleep the right way, apparently.
Fucking mutants just go to bed and wake up a new level.
Right? The hell does he dream about?
What do you want to swing by the chapel and talk to someone of the priestly order?
Let's hit up the let's do the wyvern
Get
thing,
paid
get the
for
gold
it, sure.
first, and
Okay.
then yeah, definitely. So
Yeah,
we
let's make
want
sure
to
that I
head
get
towards
my-
Horse Piss Tavern.
Right. You weave your way back to the tavern, and it's bustling with people right now. It seems like there's a lot of jobs for all sorts of freelance opportunities.
Right, and so I get in there. I'm like, out of the way, everybody! Heroes coming through. Real hero work over here. Come on, scoot aside. Coming in.
Everyone ignores you, but they step out of the way anyways.
Goddamn right they do.
It's probably the smell.
It's probably because Gorbin's mean mugging everybody who gets in the way of Feather Slick. Gorbin's a very intimidating fellow.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
we get up to the bar,
Back in his day.
and
I'm
I
being more
present.
diplomatic.
I present the wyvern horn to like the barkeeper guy, and I'm like, "We did it! We got that job done down south with the farmers."
Oh, what? Oh, hello, friends. Yeah, let me have a look at that.
I does he want to hand it to him or?
He, rather than you handing it to him, he takes out his magnifying glass
Okay.
and he inspects it.
The fucking bar manager is an expert at wyvern horns. Holy shit! Did not see that coming, but all right, I like it.
I gotta make sure you're not trying to pass off some fucking deer horns here.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but
He looks at it for a little bit and inspects it, and then he hands you a bag of gold.
fuck yes. How much we talking?
You have to count it all out.
All right, and I
It's,
hand it to Gorb, and I'm like, Gorb, stack of gold.
Yeah. God, we are so good at this.
We are like the best, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I'll check that out later.
Sorry, I gotta be right back for a bit.
Okay.
Very well.
So we should
Talk amongst
strategize that.
yourselves.
Yeah. So we have the stuff. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, you know what we should do? I know who would know about this stone. I bet the general merchant. Fuck the goblin guy. Zigzags.
Willix.
Or how I'm going to
Willix.
know
Yes,
that.
that's the one. Willix. Thank you. all these fucking goblin names are the same. All right. There's an Ix, and there's an Axe, and there's a Wix or some shit like that. All right.
My goblin is quite good, and I can absolutely confirm that.
See, he knows. So yeah, we should go see my goblin buddy and get him to appraise the thing. Hell, maybe he wants to buy it. Who knows?
Appraise what now? The wyvern egg?
Obsidian?
The obsidian. Yeah.
Oh, the obsidian. We could probably find a jeweler in town.
Maybe, but we already know this guy. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It does, but I was hoping because he was like cool with us, maybe to give us a better price for it.
Now, the big conversation we need to have is: are we going to try to hatch this wyvern into Gorby Jr. number 5, our new Pokemon, or are we going to try and sell the egg?
I'd rather sell it. I don't know.
was thinking the same.
I feel like don't get me wrong, it would be neat and all, but bringing along a wyvern.
Yeah,
who,
nobody
like,
knows how
acid,
long it
you
takes
know,
for
like,
wyverns to grow up.
Yeah, and acid. I'm just not a fan of acid. Which
If
they
one of
are
us was a
apparently made out
ranger,
of.
that'd be fucking sweet. All of a sudden, you got
Yeah.
a fucking wyvern pet.
Ooh.
But I think we've got enough baggage as it is. I don't think we really need to be carrying around this egg forever. So I think the best place to try and sell an egg would be an alchemy shop, but I'm going to say not in this town.
Exactly. Yes, not in this town. Quite right.
Because that guy hosed us on the seeds earlier.
God,
I'm not-
prick. I hate that.
I'm not
guy.
looking to get hosed again.
Granted, my salesmanship wasn't exactly up to snuff.
Yeah, and none of us actually knew you got hosed, but we knew.
Right. I knew that the street value of these eggs was much higher. Eggs, pods was much higher, but
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So let's
He's the one that
see.
had been smoked it a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's the alchemy shop fucking
He was a little halfling.
what do you call him? Was he a halfling? But yeah, he was a
Oh, he's a nerdy fucking
Fucking
like
weed
comic
bro.
book shop guy.
Stoner, yeah.
he was a stoner, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can we do in town? We know you can go and talk to Priest. I need
How
to
can I
try
get 5?
something creative for
What about
me.
that?
Oh,
Hey,
well, see, my point was that the reason we should go to the general store is because we have to go there anyways. So while we're there, we might as well see if he has a good idea of what's worth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we're there anyways, might as well. And you can point us to any jewelry shops if there are in town.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't know. Would a smith want a piece of obsidian this big? I gotta think not. I gotta think this is.
Well, I mean, like, what would you do with it if jewelry-wise? Like, it's too big to put into a ring or a necklace. Oh, maybe not a necklace.
It could be refined into
Yeah,
a
possibly.
better piece
Right.
of jewel.
Yeah, I don't know shit about obsidian. Okay, so Chicola, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we would like to go to the general store now.
Okay. You work your way through the wet streets back to Willix's General Goods,
All right.
as you have been here many times before.
Mm-hmm. And so we go in there, and I'm like, "Hey, my guy!" And I say it in Goblin because he's a goblin.
Hello there.
And I go, "Hey, so do we? I guess we do the obsidian first." I show him the obsidian stone, and I'm like, "So, do you know how much this obsidian would be worth, or do you know someone who would know how much it's worth?"
I'm afraid I don't. I'm not sure who could help you either. You might have better luck in one of the larger cities.
All right, understandable. Yeah, appreciate it. But we so to get to one of those larger cities, we're gonna need some more supplies.
I'm afraid I already sold everything for traveling to the army.
Oh
What?
no! No more firewood or rations?
Nope, doesn't have any more to sell to you.
I was afraid of that.
crap.
Shit.
We're okay. We're okay for supplies. It'd be nice to stock up some more, but we're okay.
So how much do we have exactly?
We've got 18 days of firewood and 17 days of rations.
Okay, because I do recall that we stocked up a bit because I was afraid something like this would happen.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
when
good.
I
That's good.
hit- When I hit
What's that?
level 5, I can get what is it?
One of those lame ass spells that makes like rations like not an issue
Mhm.
anymore. You just
Yeah.
grow food in your hand.
Yeah, precisely.
I am not eating no palm food.
What level spell is that?
Hold
You could
on,
probably do it right now
was-
with good berries, I bet.
I could have gotten good berries, but I don't have it. No, hold on. It was part of my circle spells.
Get like conjure food or some stupid shit like that.
Yes, create food and water.
Okay, so let's do one more Hail Mary here. I show him the wyvern egg, and I'm like, do you know anyone who would be interested in a wyvern egg?
A wyvern egg? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. You could probably make a great omelet.
No, nothing like, ew, no.
I'm gonna call him a jackass and goblin for that remark.
Whoa! Damn it, we're friends with him.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I
eat
don't
such
speak
a-
goblin. God damn it.
Yes.
What was that?
You wouldn't eat such a great creature, would you?
Yeah, I would. They're considered pests.
He's right about that, and I'm like, I say in Goblin, I'm like, don't mind him. He's our new guy. You know, we're just kind of feeling him out.
The
He
goblin
means
nods,
well enough.
Not sagely.
Okay. So I rewrap the wyvern egg and I put it on my back, and let's see. So that's all done.
Are there any other
Um,
survival tools that we need? We've got a shovel, we've got a wood axe, we've got a grappling hook.
how about some more rope? We needed more last time.
I mean, we've got.
Considering you never retrieved the stuff that you put down there before, yeah, you do need more rope.
Shit,
mean-
he's right. We did not say that we took our grappling hook back with us.
Hold the fuck on a second.
Okay, remove
We
that
had
if you
to
have it,
leave
by the
the
way.
cave by climbing up the fucking rope. I'm not
Okay.
just gonna fucking walk out without it.
Well, you did.
No, fuck that bullshit.
He's totally right. We did not even think about it.
That's one of those things. Like when we say we return to the wagon, like I don't need to cover like every little fucking step there. It's
You
assumed.
need to cover the important ones. It's
Jesus,
not assumed
fuck.
that you would
You know
remember
what?
that
Fine.
stuff.
Fine. We'll make this as
yeah,
fucking tedious as fucking possible.
Thank you.
So yeah, we need a new grappling hook and rope. And
Nah, we don't fucking need it. I don't fucking need any goddamn rope or grappling hook.
I believe you
Why
also
not?
lost 2 lengths of rope, or was it just 1?
Yeah,
How
because
is it 2 lengths?
they fucking pulled me up with Dellen's rope, and then we just dropped it on the ground and just fucking left it there. Oh no, actually, you know what? It's still wrapped around my fucking waist. I'm just walking around with fucking rope because we never said we untied me from the fucking rope. So yeah, I'm just walking around with 50 feet of rope fucking around
Oh
my
yeah,
waist.
you get the
right
rope,
now.
but you don't get the grappling hook. Fine.
Nah, don't fucking need it.
I will be buying a grappling hook. Like I think we should do that.
How you gonna do that? You don't even know how much money you have.
True enough, I don't. I leave that stuff up to Gorb.
So we've lost 100 feet of rope, a grappling hook, and whatever gold that Latro had.
Wait, how did he lose gold?
He never writes it down. He has no idea how much gold he has.
Oh wow, I guess he does drop it a lot. How unfortunate.
Yep.
What are you doing now?
All right. Let's guess we go fucking talk to a priest. I don't know. What else does anybody else want to do?
Well, we do need to look
How
for
do I
trainers, but we really do need grappling hook and rope. Like it's proven pretty handy so far in pretty much everything we've done. So
Well,
And just a quick
he
question.
did say that he offered some of this stuff to the military if we were able to find where they were keeping it.
I don't think we want to be getting on the bad side of any of the military stuff. Okay, so Chip is doing a BRB.
Okay.
Quick question: Did we get paid for the job?
We did. We got a big old bag of gold. We haven't counted it yet.
All right.
So then, we would like to buy the sturdy grappling hook and some rope. I asked Willix for some of that stuff.
Alright, you want to buy the better one?
Yes.
It's 10 gold for the grappling hook, a steel grappling hook.
Mhm.
And gold per length of rope.
Okay, so we'll take 2 lengths of rope.
12 gold for all that.
Right. So
That's
we'll
practice.
we'll just take that out of the bag of gold that we just got right now, and be on our way.
Right, yeah, you subtract 12 gold from the bag that you were handed, you head on your way.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the chapel and see if the priest can help me reach a new spiritual level. You know.
You head to the chapel.
All right.
And where may I go for the same treatment? Or did I also level?
Yeah, I think you hit level 5.
Alright, you're back at the chapel,
Mhm.
and the priest greets you.
And I say,
Well,
"Hey
what
there,
can I
Father.
do for you today, brother.
I kind of need to have a talk with somebody. I feel like I'm every step forward feels like 2 steps back. You know, I feel like I'm just not making any progress finding my faith right now.
I'm afraid that you've reached the extent of the spiritual guidance that I can give you, brother.
Is that right? Is there anyone you know of that could help me though? Where else can I go?
You could try the Temple of Miras in the Grand City to the north.
Really? I didn't know they had a Temple of Miras there.
Yes, one of the few cities where they have a dedicated temple to many of deities.
Well, that's fantastic then. I thank you so much for your time. I will do that then.
Of course, brother.
All right,
Best
so
wishes to you.
and I wave him off, and I head back to the group.
Okay. Yeah, you head back to the group with everyone else, and you're all standing outside in the rain.
So, how did it go there?
Oh, apparently my problem is beyond his current understanding. I need to seek a higher power in many ways.
So he blue balled you then, huh?
Don't they call that heresy?
What? No.
I mean, if they can't help you here, like where? I thought this was the place.
Nah. This is just, I mean, his place isn't even dedicated to Miras. They're kind of an all sorts chapel. My particular problem requires a specialized touch. But he pointed me the right way. It's the way we're already going.
Truer words were never spoken.
Hey, I don't. All right. Gotta remember that. So, does anyone else want to do something?
So
I'm
am
gonna
I
go down
level
the road
5?
myself.
Because I feel like
No,
it'll take-
you'd need to find a trainer yet. But I don't know if you're gonna find one in this town. We might all need to
if
just
you're
head
not-
up.
If you're not finding one,
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not too many druids hanging around in this town.
Well, there might be animals running around. I wonder how many druids Dylan has killed when he's killing the mice.
I think you would know because they would turn into people.
He's a druid. He's a desert druid, right? So he's just been going around hunting all the non-desert druids. He's actually like super sort of racist. I don't
Druid
know.
racism?
the Druid Highlander.
Yeah, right.
This is a fucking coast druid right here. He needs to fucking die.
He's like, look at him
All these
living
sweet
on the
summer
coast.
They know.
Yeah.
Fucking winter is coming.
You're a desert druid.
When
The
they have
desert
the
is
desert.
coming. All right. Well, whatever. Okay, so are we ready to get on the road then?
Let's fucking do it.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure we've got everybody with us, including the dogs and whatnot.
the purple man.
And the stupid scribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
So how
you
much
collect
gold was
everybody.
in that bag?
Yeah, we're gonna
You
count
know,
the
you guys
bag
never
as well.
counted it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I
count
thought
the
you
bag
used
as
it to
well.
buy the fucking bullshit.
I pulled 12 coins out of there, but I don't know
It's
how
like
much.
dumping out a
left.
bag of M&Ms and counting out a few. You don't know how many are there until you count them all.
Okay, so let's take a moment to count the gold then.
You
Count
count all the gold, and you are down to 188 gold pieces in that bag.
Okay. So there was 200 then. So that's pretty good. That's about what we lost at the door. So
Yeah.
word.
That's good.
So split that 3 ways, and we can.
Hold on a second here.
Just gonna hold on to it for party funds right now.
Okay then. You sure you don't want me to write it down?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, now that I know where to put it, yeah, I'm prepared to do that. It would be 47, right? 47 pieces.
47 each? Yeah, something like that.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
so you want to split it right now?
No, but well, because you gave me shit for not knowing how much gold we have, so I don't know if we want to start doing that or not.
No, I'll just
Can of
hold on to it as party funds.
Okay then, so be it. Okay, so we have everything. We have enough supplies to get there. Nobody has anything else to do in town. Anybody? Are we on the way?
I'm good.
Okay, then let's get on the road.
You say the guy at the general store, said he was, almost clearing out, selling things off to the army. Has there been a general hustle or serious tone to the movements of the army?
Oh yeah, they're
It's an army,
gearing
so
up
they're
for.
always serious.
Yeah, they're gearing up for a. So you haven't been here for this, but basically, there's a war brewing. Hasn't quite started yet between some people who back. Who are they backing? It's the king's nephew, right? Who is next in line because he killed somebody in a duel, accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally killed someone in a duel.
Yeah.
And so there's people who are backing him, and then there's people backing the regent or something, right? The placeholder guy, because they think he'll be a better king.
Yeah, basically the king's regent / advisor.
Right. Okay. So that's where we are right now, and so fighting with the nephew are 2 merchants as well. I have this written down somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah, I had made a perception roll just to get a more, general feeling of is there some shit going down soon? As far as he said, clearing out supplies basically for the army.
Yeah.
On
Well,
the side
yeah.
of the
How did that
king's
work out for
nephew,
you?
Vernon Aventus, is Merchant Lord Garthbog Silverhand and Lord Baron Maximus Vertilius.
Yeah, the
Yep.
perception roll obviously didn't go that well. So there.
and the Quintus's door friend, who we need to look up, is named Bulmer, right? Anybody else have that written down? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the dwarf that works with Quintus.
Where? Yes, Bulmer. Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so I think we are all set to head north then to this new town.
Heading to the free city of something.
You collect your dogs, your sleeping Varlin, a comatose Varlin, and your cart and horses.
And our
You
grappling
prepared
hook.
to move north.
And our grappling hook
Oh,
and rope.
yeah. And don't forget to write down your grappling hook and rope. As you leave out of the north side of the town, you are stopped by a group of soldiers just outside of the gates. A halt. What's your business?
Traveling. Hello there. We are traveling. Traveling north.
What is your destination and purpose?
Your
heading to the
mom's
free
house,
city-
jackass.
Don't mind my friend here.
No, I love it. What the fuck does he care? This is our business. Well,
He doesn't.
What are you doing?
Friend here is he's really not crazy about the rain. He drowns really easily in puddles, so it's a very tense time
Got a
for him.
short shot. Oh my god.
We
come on.
are traveling north to the city seeking work.
Of course. Head on your way.
Thank you very much. You all have a good day.
I stick my tongue out them as we're passing by.
You stick your tongue out, and the soldiers don't seem to really pay any attention to you. But you all continue to make your way north. Do you want to follow the exact path, or how do you want to do things here?
Yeah. So powwow. So things are getting pretty tense with the whole war thing going on. Right now we're in nephew territory. I would say we just take the freaking road, but we might run into some trouble.
I say we just take the road and deal with whatever.
Yeah,
comes across us.
I agree with that.
We'll get there as soon as
I know what you're
possible.
saying, Chip, because when wars start and things get desperate, supplies get low, roads become even more highly pirated, bandited, what have you.
Right.
Or
This
even
is why-
running into other shit. But what else would you do?
This is why way back when we were thinking about traveling with the war group that was going north, I didn't want to do it because I don't want to be assigned to any of these warring factions. Like when you're
Right.
traveling with a war group, you are part of that war group. No matter how hard you say, no, we're just traveling for safety. It's not for safety.
We could always head east to the coast and take a boat.
Oh shit, that's right, the fucking
Dude.
boat job.
Yes, you're right. Holy fuck! I totally forgot about that. Although,
Gord
did
pulls
we,
out the,
so time out though. I thought Laetaro and Gorb were pretty anti-boat though.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, I think we were pretty anti-boat.
We were, but we have a really good reason to perhaps want to do a boat now, because we don't want to get caught up in the war that's happening between this town and the city.
So can I back up 2 steps? What makes you think there's nothing going on in the ocean that is
Ports
war?
More dangerous.
Like,
It's a
yeah,
possibility, but we would be on a merchant ship rather than a warship. And it's a merchant ship that's going to the city we want to go to.
Wait, it's being on a merchant ship makes it better? It's literally a sitting duck.
Yes.
Let us climb aboard a piñata, armed with no skilled guards.
But if it's a merchant ship going from here to there, it could very well be a merchant ship for one of the merchants who are here with the nephew.
It would be
Could be.
easier for us
Like,
to...
business doesn't end just because there's a war going on.
That's what business
I'm
is.
not completely against the boat idea.
The biggest thing we need to think about with the boat is, can we bring our wagon and horses onto the boat?
Yeah, that's also like
That's
it
what we need to
seems
find
like
out.
on the road
Yeah,
for us to lay low.
We may also have a very awkward conversation with the guards as we try to go back into this town, so maybe the boat's not an option
That's
anymore.
what I was also thinking. They were like, "Well, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot our jackets at the tavern." You know,
Like my keys.
We might be set on this path that we're now on, and the boat job may not be a thing anymore.
that's also true.
Can't want
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could run into pirates. We could run into warboats. I want to
I'd say
stick
let's
to
just go
solid
north.
ground.
A ship's probably not going to accept our fucking wagon and horses, so let's just go. Let's just
Also,
travel
I'm-
north as is.
I'm really heavy, like real heavy.
You definitely
I
don't
don't
want to
want
be
to
sitting in
risk.
plate mail while you're
I don't
on a
have
boat.
high dexterity either, so like I'm not gonna deck save onto like the fucking rope like Tarzan. We all know I'm gonna end up in that at the bottom of the fucking ocean. So yeah, I am all for the wagon.
Yeah, we've already committed to this path.
Let's head out.
At this point, I would like to do Druidcraft again to see what the weather's gonna be like for the next 24 hours. Here it goes. I'll click it.
Right. The weather shows it's just some rain droplets swirling around in your hand. Swirling quite fast, but swirling around.
Okay, so it's gonna be light rain but very windy, is what I tell the group.
Alright. Good thing we have a covered.
A weatherproofed thing, yeah.
Precisely.
At this point, I will do another animal handling roll to see how well I can get the horses going. Ooh.
Okay, you're not sure how much you can really help at this point with Gorbin's driving. It seems like he's probably learned all that he can from you for now.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And you begin to make your way north.
Do you want a survival check out of me or anything for steering a wagon?
No. The first night, nothing happens, but upon the next day, you think you're gonna have a hard time traveling through this weather. It's very windy. Your cart might tip over in some places.
Okay.
Then we shall hunker. We'll travel off the road. Find a nice little grove of trees and just hunker down for a day.
Yes, let
Put
me.
up some bell
Can we workshop this for just a moment?
Sure.
Is that a good idea? Because again, we'll be targets while we're hunkered. While it's true that going through the bad weather would be bad, it would also less increase our chances of running into anyone else. Or do you want to say fuck it and hunker because, hey, maybe we will run into something and it'd be fun?
Well, I don't know how many of you are wagon smiths, but Gorbin is not. So if wagon happens to tip over and break, not going to have a real good time trying to fix it.
I assume we would just tip over, not totally break. But then again, our luck isn't.
wagons,
it's not
they're
amazing.
really crazy about
Yeah.
tipping.
Yeah, it's true enough. All right, I am good for hunkering then.
Plus, I don't know about you, but I didn't buy any spare axles or anything. No,
Yeah,
no
not
wagon
so
tongues
much.
here.
Not so much now.
I could navigate us through this storm, but not for the distances we need to be traveling.
So then you can't do it.
Yeah, I will try to find us the place least likely to get us blown the hell out. with a
Look at this
survival
fucking
check.
guy.
He is a druid.
Corbin is going to
He's
find
fine.
us a place. Here we go.
Is that right?
Here we go again.
Wow.
No, you see over there, there's far too much risk of falling debris. This is a windy storm, mind you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
but you see that pond over there? Like, that pond would be great for us to just like sit next to.
Anyways.
Dylan finds you a small clearing of trees a good distance from the road. The trees will cover you from the wind pretty well, but it's still going to be wet. And as such, you will have to. You're either going to get rained on, or you're going to have to make a fire in the wagon, or something.
Okay.
You have to come up with some creative solution here.
You're
wait,
just
wait,
lucky
so-
the rogues can't be proficient in survival, mister. I'll be
So
kicking your ass.
here's my suggestion: is can we take the canvas off the wagon and make like a tent out of it?
Well, the wagon already.
Yeah.
There's already something we can do with the wagon to make it a lean-to.
I was
Right.
going to
Yeah.
ask, what is like the largest single piece of metal that we have? I could cast heat metal on it, and we could keep ourselves dry that way.
Would that work?
Let me see the actual duration of the spell. No, it only lasts a minute.
Okay then. Yeah.
That's going to be the best damn minute of the night.
It sure will.
So you said with all this
So-
wind, we're not going to be able to do fire?
Oh, you could, but it would have to be covered in something.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly, and that's why I was thinking we could put do that lean-to thing at least, and have the fire covered like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so
With
we'll,
my survival check, does that sound like a feasible strategy?
you're going to have to... That was a survival check to find us a spot to hang
You'll have
out.
to do another
Shall-
one.
Shall I do another?
Corbin shall also do it. Because what's
God.
a druid know about fire? That's not natural.
Okay. Ooh.
It's almost a 1.
So, what exactly are you trying to do?
So we're trying to work out a little situation where we can get a fire going and have it out of the wind. With our how we've got our wagon set up, windward to keep the wind out, and between like the trees and stuff, we're just positioning in such a way that we can make this fire happen.
Yeah, it's perfectly doable. You'll need to make another roll to set up your little lean-to thing to
Mhm.
cover you guys well enough, but you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems good
Something
enough.
that I could assist with.
You
Oh.
think that? Yeah, Dylan comes over and makes a few minor corrections, but
Guys are just stepping on each other's toes all night.
you guys are kind of stepping on each other's toes here, while everyone else is just kind of looking around.
Corbin's just
Listen, you've
rubbing
got
his
tight
dagger
like
and
this.
smiling at Dawn. Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you so much for your assistance there, Rook.
Happy to help.
So you're gonna hunker down for a day with nothing else to do, really. Correct?
No, Dylan can go out and try and find the King of Mice to teach him micey ways.
And
Or
and
spend some
Latros
time herbalism, looking for some foraging.
And Latero's just making sure
I
that
have this thing, I don't know what to do with it.
That's-
Barlin doesn't swallow too much rain and drown.
Yeah. It's difficult because he sleeps with his mouth open. Like, there have been bird nests and whatnot.
He's
He's always-
basically Gorby
He's always
Jr. the
looking to
fifth
the
now.
sky while he's thinking, while he's writing down, right? So you got to just make sure it's not getting in there and drown.
Yeah, but the wyvern egg also goes. I'm sure we've been doing this every night, so we don't need to talk about it because we did it the first night. But obviously, the wyvern egg goes in the fire, which we've done, so that's all good.
You're gonna put it in the fire again, as you do every night.
Is there anything else to cover? How are the horses?
The horses are just taking shelter under some trees, eating
Good,
grass.
good, good. Okay, okay. Then I guess we're good. Let's turn in for the night.
Smarter than we
Let's
are.
go.
It is night, isn't it?
No, you have a full day of time to waste.
Shit,
then,
that's what I was afraid of.
Am I allowed to do foraging?
You could. I mean, there's no reason not to.
I just don't know what is the herbalism kit for.
for doing
what
things with
can I-
herbs.
Right. I find the herbs,
So
but
it's
what
usually
can I
for
do with
like
them?
gathering pieces from animals, gathering plants. It like lets you know what stuff does. It's like alchemical stuff, but I'm gonna look it up real quick because I don't remember what it exactly does yet. This kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar and pestle, and pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. So it's mostly a potion kit.
I would like to, forage for useful plants.
Gives you proficiency bonus to any ability checks to identify or apply herbs. Also, proficiency with this kit is required to create antitoxin and potions of healing.
Taro knows
Would
a
that
lot about
be-
the plant life around here. So.
The berries, I do. It's true. Although I don't know if the berries would be. I could ask. So I have the berry knowledge that lady imparted onto me. Do I know if there are berries that could be used for healing potions or something?
Not around here, no.
Okay.
Are you proficient with berries?
Yeah, but basically, me and Leolar one night, we went and we talked to that old lady who had been like a career herbalist, and so I asked her to write down her extensive knowledge in a journal, basically for me, so that I would know everything about the berries in this region.
What if she was a druid?
I wonder.
I bet she refused to assist in the experiments, and that's why she's exiled to her little treehouse.
I think it's because she couldn't get Melvin's dick to work.
That's
Would
the story we went
foraging
with, but
be perception or survival?
to do what? What do you want to do?
What now?
Foraging would be survival.
To forage for
Survival.
Survival is
useful
foraging.
plants. I forage the hell out of it.
Yeah, you forge like a madman, but you find
Some twigs and berries.
not as much as you would hope.
No, we have a day to waste, so
I mean, it is kind of in
I
the
wanted
winter
to do
months
things.
now.
Most of what you find is just mushrooms and other things that you can eat. So you gain an extra day's worth of supplies for all of you.
Okay.
And you come back with arms full of mushrooms and like tubes and stuff. So it'll help spice up your meals, but you don't find anything else really.
One more day of party rations. Good job. Good job.
Okay. Hey, I mean, it makes it worse because we
How
were
have you
hunkered
been-
down for a day.
And how have been you using the afternoon?
I would like to check for animal tracks in the area. See if I think like we're in danger of being attacked by wolves or some shit.
Okay. Survival as well. You do not find any animal tracks that would indicate dangerous animals. You do find a lot of rabbit tracks and some squirrel tracks, but nothing else.
Okay, good then. Glad to hear it. Anybody else got something they want to do today?
Gorba's just tending to Lonnie the vegetable to make sure he doesn't stop breathing.
Fair enough.
That's just an everyday concern. It's nothing special.
Play with the dogs. Hang out. We don't get enough bonding time with the dogs.
We really don't.
Oh, I can try and teach them tricks.
I guess.
What kind of cool tricks can we teach the dogs?
If we'll be resting anyway, then I would definitely turn into a dog to play with dog.
Oh my.
Yeah, sure. You can turn it into a dog to play with the dogs.
A lot of butt sniffing going on.
Chicole, I have a question in chat for you. If you could help me out there.
Sure. Oh, so I did the map entirely using Heroes of Might and Magic 3 map creator, and I just took screenshots and ported the entire thing over.
Well, there you
Really
go.
fucking sweet looking.
It is.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is a great game. You can probably buy it on Good Old Games for really cheap. Just get it.
Huzzah.
Got those
Okay, then.
old style janky ass cutscenes where everything looks like it's made out of plastic.
Everything is made out of plastic nowadays.
Diablo 2 style cutscenes. It's really good.
Don't be hating on Diablo 2.
Not. It's one of the best games I've played.
This man
God
better
damn
not
right.
say something about FF7 like shit. This guy is going places that you don't want to go.
So can we just like pass the day away then?
Yeah, you can
Nobody,
just sit around
or
and
do-
pass the day away. Yeah.
or do you want to do the dog thing?
I mean, he's not going to be doing anything besides getting bullied by the other dogs. So, it's about it.
This is absolutely true.
You sleep, and then the next day, traveling conditions are good enough to go again.
Okay.
Now, it's not so windy, it's just very, very cold and wet.
Onwards. We shall pack up and get back on the road.
I will try to do another animal handling to see if we can gain more ground today. Ooh.
You once again instruct Gorb on what he's forgotten from yesterday to today, and you
It's the
get on
Alzheimer's.
the road.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Today, you pass a lot of people heading north and south, mostly merchants, other travelers, that sort of thing. And at the end of the day, you actually make very, very, very good time, and you're outside of the vineyard.
I was afraid of that.
Ooh, yeah.
Does everybody act
Yeah.
cool, eyes straight forward?
Mhm. Wait, but we have to
Fuck,
we have to
we're at
stay
the
the
end of the
night
day.
here.
Oh,
We
no,
have
he
to
changed
stay
to the
the
map.
night here. God damn it!
Oh no. So we are not going to be camping on that side of the road.
It looks like all the workers are inside for the evening, and you can see the lights of the tavern on and some lights inside of the mansion as well.
I say, we could stay here.
Nope. No, well, let's do it like the druids do it and just, live out in nature. Don't you want to connect with nature? You're never going to get better as a druid if you don't just, connect with nature, right?
You see,
Yeah,
I
that sounds
spent-
right to me.
I spent all day connecting with nature. That's what I was doing. While you were,
yeah,
feeding your
You were
dog.
you weren't really doing the connecting so much as you were getting connected on by those dogs, by our by Gorby Jr. 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's the same as being you were like the new kid in the sophomore year of high school that enjoys Lincoln Park and sits at the back of the class.
But in dog form.
The dog form, yeah.
Okay, so so we're not gonna stay at the end. You guys not feeling that?
No, we are kill on sight to these people. I guarantee it.
I don't think that's true. I think Quintus is a very understanding guy.
Would you like to
And
go
I-
and find out?
Do I trust Quintus more than random bandits and wolves outside? Maybe. It's 50-50, I figure, the way we're looking at it.
I'll tell you what. I'll pull the wagon and the horses off to the side of the road and start setting up a camp. While you guys go and find out how kill on sight we are to Quintus and his compound.
Yeah, tell you what.
Well-
Well, actually, if that's the case, maybe you shouldn't be setting up camp.
I
We should be-
apparently don't
we should
have
be
the
ready to,
reputation with these people that you have
Oh, so you're just gonna go on there and
undoubtedly
sleep?
garnered.
So okay, but time out. So so if it is a worst case scenario, we shouldn't be setting up camp. We should be ready to go in case they bring like a mob to try and catch us, right? You see where I'm going with that?
I hear you, and I'm strongly opposed to going down there, but you could talk me into it.
I think we should give it a shot. It'd be nice to, not sleep where it's wet, be able to grab some food at the inn the next morning so we don't go through rations. Like it has its advantages.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to kill anything in a while, so this should be fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen a solid 4 here in a bit too long.
hmm
Oh boy.
So you guys want to go in?
Look, the 4 was the dog.
It'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna start walking down the path, approach the gate. I don't really know how this is set up on the way in or out.
I'll be close
Well,
behind.
I mean-
up a hill.
Should we just roll the wagon up to the tavern like we did with our last
Yeah.
cart?
I'd say do it.
Oh boy.
Last
Just
card?
act like you're meant to be there. It's fine.
We traded it in. We just traded. We didn't like lose it. I mean,
Gorbin is praying very hard to Miris, and he's like hiding his, so it's still like kind of shitty out. So he's got his hood on. He's like trying to hide his face in his hood because he does not want to be fucking recognized.
yeah,
praying to
we're
Miris?
keeping a very very sharp eye out for wanted posters.
Yeah, I'm praying very hard to Miris. We're about to fucking
All right,
die.
make a religion check.
All right. Miris, fucking please bless me and please don't let us die tonight. Why is religion intelligence?
Why
Okay,
indeed?
your prayer is hastily spoken.
Wait. This is like knowledge of religion. Shouldn't I be making like a wisdom check?
You feel that's appropriate?
It feels far more appropriate than intelligence.
I do find that weird, actually. Why religion would be intelligence. I hadn't even noticed that
It's
yet.
knowledge of like the rituals and the prayers and all of the deities.
Oh
information.
yeah, it's not like your connection to your
More
deity;
of a
it's your
right.
knowledge of that stuff. I see.
Well,
Similar to history.
yeah, you don't know any. You still don't know any more than you did.
I just
before.
get a busy signal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your call is important to us.
Well, I'd like the, is anybody checking? us
Miris
out?
is
Like,
looking at some weddings right now, so you're being redirected to our
getting-
secondary line.
Are we getting any sideways glances or?
No, nobody's outside right
Yeah,
now
nobody's outside.
Oh, okay.
yet. You aren't in the compound proper.
We're in dusk right now, right? Or is it full on night?
It's dusk right now.
All right. All right, so we'll pull the wagon up to the normal spot by the tavern, like staging spot before it gets like stabled for the night. Because first you gotta go in and talk to the tavern and be like, "Hey, can we stable our horses?" So while you guys do that, I'm gonna stay with the wagon, ready to fucking leave at a moment's notice.
You stay with the wagon. If the two guards standing outside of the mansion noticed you, they didn't say anything. They seem to just be talking with each other and sitting under the awning so that they don't get wet. You pull right up to the tavern.
I mean, did you guys want to wave and say hi to your friends, the door guards?
I think I would like to do that. Actually, I want to find out if Quintus is here or if he's been back. Because here's the deal: if he's here, he knows we're here. He's like omniscient with this kind of shit. Like he seems to be very aware of the goings on. So I think we'd be better off just like throwing ourselves at his mercy than trying to slink by.
So we haven't said any of this to Dylan. We haven't told Dylan who Quintus is yet. But for PJ, we pissed off this 5,000-year-old elf who
We didn't
certainly
piss him
wants us-
off. We rummaged through his shit, which
We betrayed
may or
his
may not.
friendly trust. Really, super betrayed it.
Kind of. I guess we'll see. Like he's a super good guy. Like he's really cool. He was part of an adventuring party way back in the day. He's like I don't know if he's like super strong, but he's super old for certain.
And that's where Varlin lost a finger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, last time we were here, Varlin got cursed and lost a finger.
Yeah, he really fucking went for it, didn't he? Keep telling him not to touch shit, but that boy, he just can't help himself.
But luckily, we have a new guy to touch things.
Yes, we do. So we walk up. I walk up to the guards and I say, "Hey, is Quintus around?"
Oh, welcome back, my friend. Master Quintus is in right now. He actually left this for you in case you drop by again.
Left what for us?
He hands you a envelope.
Is it ticking?
I like timidly reach out and grab it and I say, "Thank you so much."
It's gonna have written inside, "I prepared explosive
Yeah,
rings today."
You're gonna, yeah, exactly right. Blow up in my face. Oh,
Magical
classic.
I'll read it if you want to.
I go, yeah, actually, I go, hey, Layla, could you like do like an Arcana check on this letter?
I'll give it a shot.
I wish I could say that elves are known for their lenient behavior towards you mortals, but knowing you,
You're only half elf. Shut up.
It is not magical.
Okay. In that case, I will open it up.
Okay, you
It was
open up the letter.
anthrax.
Inside, there is a sheet of fine paper.
Uh-huh.
It's folded right now, so you can't see it.
I would like to open it up.
I
and read
cover it from the rain.
It's already covered from the rain. You guys are standing
Right, yeah,
under the
yeah.
awning next to the guards.
I assume so.
So you're just gonna open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you open it up.
And read something. Are there letters? What is it?
It is a letter. It says. Hang on, let me find the name I was looking for here.
Itaro isn't the fastest reader, so.
All right.
Yeah.
It
Dear
says,
John.
I got Coke bottle glasses. You fucks. Give me a moment.
at your earliest convenience, you are invited to a most and it goes into some flowery language here. Blah 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 blah. Basically, you are invited to dinner with the great king. What's his name here? Oh yes, Varlag Aventus the Second. And it gives at in the free city of Korum Tesh in the palace. It gives you instructions to show it to the door guard, and they'll let you in.
Holy shit! That really? Not
And
only
at
is
the
he
bottom
not.
is the king's seal.
Wait. So, but it's for us. This letter's to us.
It's not addressed to anyone. It just says at your earliest convenience.
This is how we get into the city.
From
Wait,
the
wait,
wagon,
did-
like Gorbin's still over on the wagon, and now he's like white knuckle death grip, watching
Yeah,
Faust
right.
like, open up this leather and seeing his face.
Yeah, like I'm looking confounded. So wait. Do I think Quintus wrote this letter, or someone else wrote this letter?
You're not a good enough judge of handwriting.
I can't do like an investigation check
Yeah, you can.
It would have you seen
because I've seen his handwriting. I have
Just
absolutely
eyeing
seen
it.
his
Just
handwriting.
eyeing it with no check. It's hard to tell.
Fuck me.
It does not look like his. No.
Ah, boy. Okay. I don't understand why he would give this to us. It doesn't like. I get the feeling this letter was meant for him, and he was like, "Fuck that! I'm not going. Hey, I'll send these dicks over there." Maybe. I can't imagine why he'd do that. It's really, really weird.
Yeah, this is sketchy as fuck. There is absolutely zero reason for us to be invited to talk to a king.
Yeah, I think it was meant for Quintus, and he wants us to go in his stead.
And you want to deny free food?
Yeah,
Did he
that's
say,
what I'm
like,
thinking.
Quintus was here, or Quintus left and left
He
this
said
for
Quintus is here. He's definitely here.
us? Huh.
And that he had a letter for us. We could talk to him in the morning, if you'd like to do that. I think we should get some rest for now.
Yeah, I mean, it's your call. My call is get away from here as fast as fucking possible, but you know, I'm acquiescent to the wishes to stay here in the tavern.
I mean, he didn't ask us to be murdered horribly, so he works in mysterious ways. I guess we should just keep going for it.
I'm
Maybe-
still not
maybe we'll
convinced
have-
that note is not covered in anthrax.
Understandable. But maybe he sees the good in us, Chip. Maybe, or Gorb, or whoever the fuck I'm talking to. Maybe, just maybe he remembers what it was like to be an adventurer, all right? And how
Maybe
all
my,
those doubts swirling around.
It was such
Maybe
a
my
small, minor
pathetic-
thing to him. He probably didn't even remember it. It's not a big deal. Let's just move on.
We didn't steal anything. That's the big thing. Like, he knows we didn't take anything.
Maybe
What-
my
what do you
pathetic
mean,
letter of apology got through to him, and also we didn't take anything.
Yeah, we didn't take anything.
Uh-huh.
No, what are you doing here? We didn't take anything.
What did
Yeah,
Marlon
you didn't
do?
take anything. I'm agreeing with you.
Take anything.
When
Didn't
did
take
Donnie
anything.
get Lonnie get
didn't
fucking
take anything.
Deus
Yeah.
Exed into
Yeah,
pilfering
seriously.
this time?
You didn't take anything.
Okay, whatever.
What's the name of that
So-
fish?
Donnie now.
It was fuck, was it Ralph? I want to say it was Ralph.
Ralph,
Ralph
was the
the
other
Great.
guy.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Ralph the Great was the fish. Yes.
Okay, making sure. Yeah. And then he had his gay lover, whose name I can't remember. So yeah, I remember Ralph. What about him?
Just wondering if you remembered his name.
Okay. Fuck it. So let's go to sleep. Fuck,
Well-
I'm done with this shit.
Here's a thought. Maybe you should seek an audience with him tonight, because the last time we talked to him, I'm pretty sure it was nighttime, and that's like the only time that we ever seen him around. Maybe he's the acid vampire.
I don't think that's.
Because every other time it was during the day when we tried to talk to him, and he was not around,
Not
Acid vampire, we
everyone
fought him
is an
during the day.
acid vampire.
and nobody
you don't
knew
know
where
that
he
for
was.
sure. I think he was just checking up with his dwarf friend to the northwest. That's the assumption I'm operating under. If you what time? I pull up my pocket watch. What time is it exactly right now?
About 8:30. It's dark now.
Okay. On the one hand, it's kind of late. You want to say hi to him first instead of in the morning.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that if you do want to seek an audience with him, you shouldn't wait until the morning to ask. You should find out if you can do it tonight or tomorrow, because maybe tomorrow he's
Fine.
gone.
Okay, I would like to
get
approach
a
the guards and
reservation.
ask if I can have an audience with Quintus.
I'm afraid that we have been instructed not to allow you into the mansion.
I figured that much. That's probably okay. Understandable. It is. So that's a no-go. Let's just sleep.
I can take a message if you wish.
Just tell him we'd like to talk with him. We're a little bit confused about certain things. We would like a little bit of clarity. That's all we're asking for.
Understood. I'll see that your message reaches him.
And apologize.
And,
We've already apologized.
and the
I don't
female
under-
guard enters
Not
the
Oh.
mansion.
Okay. That's the lesbian who doesn't talk, right?
You're
Because
unsure if
she had her
she's
fucking
lesbian, but
boobs
she does
split.
not talk.
I'm like, my guy is 100% convinced. Okay, he can smell it.
Oh, you turned
What was
him-
it? Like,
she turned him down,
She had a
obviously.
hanging scar, or was it a knife scar, or like a cut?
You're not sure.
Not really sure. Yeah, she was just scarred on the throat, I believe. Anyways, so yeah, I head into the tavern. What's it like in there?
The atmosphere is the same as it usually is. There's lots of travelers here, but it's mostly workers still.
Yeah, so no characters of note.
Nobody that you immediately spot upon entering the room.
So nobody that stands out. Okay.
All right. Well,
Um,
since the door guards haven't ordered our destruction yet, I'm going to assume that we're okay for the night, and I'm going to come in with the guys, and I'll go up to the bar and talk to the tavern mistress, ask her if there's any rooms available.
Hello, dearie.
Hi,
What can I
hello
do for
there.
you?
You're looking lovely as always.
Thank you, young man.
So we're looking to see if there's any rooms for the night.
I'm afraid we're all booked out at the moment.
Oh my, business is pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll get some drinks and food, and then be on our way.
Of course. What can I get for you? And, your friends.
Just do a round of beer and whatever's on for dinner tonight.
Of course, I'll get you tonight's special.
Thank you very much. And we'll go find a table.
There are some open tables.
And we
You
shall.
can pick one if you wish.
Yep, we'll go grab one wherever.
I'm gonna do a perception check for
Well,
hot
I was-
ladies.
On what?
That is not
Anime
perception, by the
titties.
way.
Jesus Christ. All right. Not sure if I should dock you for that anyways, because of how bad it was.
That's bullshit. I have a 22 perception for hot chicks. Okay.
You start to dance, and then rather than dancing, you just trip and fall on your face and take advantage of your perspective on the floor to search for hot chicks.
Jesus Christ. Dude, like, oh no, I fell and is looking at people's skirts and shit.
Oh no, I've fallen and injured myself. Yikes. But you only spot one. one of the serving girls
Really?
catches your eye.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
This might not be the time or place for that.
I am strategizing right now, okay?
Okay.
And, okay. Yeah. So my guy's, like, thinking in his head, he's working himself up. He's like, okay. So when she comes close, he's gonna approach her and be like, Madam, a moment of your time, please.
Aye, sir. What can I do for ye?
I go, yes, I'm so glad I found you. You see, I believe I was fated to be here at this moment. I've been sent on a mission by my goddess Miris, the goddess of love.
Oh, I've heard of this
And
one
she-
before.
No, Madam, please. I am a true missionary, okay? And I have been brought
Really,
forth
then?
with an absolutely just insurmountable task, and I need all the help I can get, you see. On my quest, I have many things that I have to undergo, and I need your help. I'm begging you. You see, and I whip out a list, and I'm like, So, I could really use your help, you know. Would you be interested? Just hear me out, please.
Yeah, fine.
All right, so let's see here. I need like 2 doggy styles, like 3 anal and 5 oral.
Okay,
So,
about
like,
halfway through that,
Should I put you
you're-
down 1 for each, or
You're gonna have to make a dexterity save.
okay?
You,
Yeah,
in fact, fail to dodge the open palm death blow,
Mm-hmm.
and you are sent sprawling to the ground.
Understandable.
And several of the patrons laugh at you. Turns away haughtily. Yeah, it stings quite good, and you also take D4 damage.
Okay. Let me do the D4 then.
The damage goes to your pride. It's not not lethal.
So medicine probably wouldn't help with that, huh?
No, it's not going to repair your pride.
Damn.
I don't know. That's pretty resilient. I think his ego can shrug that off.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, you don't win them all. You don't win them all.
Doing Miris proud there, Father Slick. Good job. Keep it in. It's it's a grind.
It is a grind.
Struggle every day.
It is a grind.
Miris
I'm
proud.
trying to grind more. Actually, you know what I mean.
Yes, that is the
Eventually-
grind.
Eventually, someone will say yes.
All right, so my perception check was to just take a look around the room to see if there's anybody notable in here besides like the workers, like the farmhands. It was a 9, so not great.
No, you don't find anyone worth talking to. really.
Okay.
There's a few travelers, but they seem very inconspicuous.
I'll take a look myself too, just to see what's up.
You don't find anything.
You're not even sure if you're awake right now.
Just goes blind right there.
I think I'm just gonna go sleep right here.
I'm just gonna prop him up next to Lonnie.
Yeah. They have about the same perception right now.
Just fucking catatonic. All right. Yeah. So I'll tell my compatriots here. So the rooms are full, so we are in fact gonna have to sleep on the road tonight.
Oh shit, for real?
Can we
Yep.
try the barn
I don't really want to.
with the animals?
I mean, there's
covered.
that, but there's also the fact like I'm not gonna try and ask for any favors. We are
Understand.
walking a very fucking fine line here. In fact, there may in fact be rooms available, and we're just not allowed to have a room. I'm not gonna fucking ask. I don't care.
I should have been
Yeah.
the one to go up.
You should be the what to what, Dylan?
I should have been the one to approach them if you have such an ill repute.
I say
Yeah,
give it
I
a
know.
shot then. Go ask. Go ask. Yeah, they don't know you. They don't know you're with us, so go ask.
I will go up to the main bar then and flag somebody down.
Yes,
Too
you're
many
approached
barkeep.
by the same old lady that was tending it before. Hello, dearie. What can I do for you?
What's strong to drink, first of all?
We have a wide selection of any type of wine that you could quite possibly want. Can I get you one of those?
Yeah, something white, please.
He
And
knows
I'll
this is a
put
big-
down 3 gold here for the drink.
Okay. I can only get you half a glass with that amount, sir.
Holy fuck! I forgot things were super expensive here.
Well, yeah, they make the good shit here.
Wait. Did he ask for wine?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. All right.
You asked for ale. Yes.
That'll
Oh
be
fuck!
all.
That's right. I asked for beer in the fucking wine joint. Oh, I'm so glad Riz forgot about that.
I mean, forgot about it.
She didn't give me any fucking snide shit. She forgot about it.
Anyway,
Maybe she's just polite.
You can't see it, but I'm fucking
I
mic
say-
dropping here. Fuck you.
Maybe she knows that you get what's coming to you.
that's fine, miss. I'd also like to ask if there's any room available for this evening to board.
I'm afraid that we don't have any rooms open at the moment.
Oh, thank God.
That's unfortunate, but thank you.
Ask her if we could, like, sleep in, if we could just, like, keep our fucking wagon, like, inside the compound area and sleep in our wagon there.
I had too much pride for that.
As long as you don't get in the way of the workers, you may stay here.
I say we fucking do it then. Yeah.
I think you're all a little paranoid. If he wanted to kill us, he would have killed us.
I'm fairly certain of that as well.
Days
But,
ago, he just flew to us and death touched
Yeah,
us.
just
and
like-
like no big deal, probably.
yeah, just like shit lightning at us. Okay, then. I think we should... Is there, like, a spot we could set up that's, like, has, like, an awning or something over so we don't have to worry about rain?
is that
No,
thing
nowhere's really covered enough for you to completely be out of the rain.
All right.
But we just get out of the wind from one of the buildings. I'm sure that we can not worry
Yeah.
about
That'd be nice.
about tipping over and we can sleep in the thingy.
Okay, so before we turn in, I would like to do another druid craft here.
Okay, go ahead.
And see what the weather's going to be like for the next 24 hours.
A small droplet of water splatters against your hand and then freezes into a piece of ice.
Ooh. I go, guys, it's going to get cold. It's going to
Right
get
in
real
hell.
cold. So everybody have your heavy cloaks ready.
Yep.
An extra layer indeed.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, of course you are. Get that fucking sword. All right, so then we just like find like a little area that's out of the wind. We kind of start a fire and
Probably not
Call
gonna
it
be
a
too happy
night?
about starting a fire right next to one of their buildings. Just throwing
it
out
looks
there.
like they're made out of stone, so I don't think they're gonna give a shit.
All right.
If not,
I will pay
Stack
the
a
bill
few
for the
stones
dinner
on
and
that
drinks that we
side.
bought.
Okay then.
Okay. Yeah. Also, your food was brought to you, and you all ate. It was a pork roast, and the beer was pretty good.
Nice.
Altogether, it's
Good.
going to cost you 5 gold for all your meals.
5
Per
gold a piece
person?
or altogether?
Altogether.
That's no piece. Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Wow.
Oh.
The margins on the wine.
I can see why it's so packed here.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll pay the tab.
Okay, you pay the tab. Not that you had a tab, you pay the bill. So
Yeah. Yeah, so just to bring everyone up to speed who doesn't know, including PJ, the reason it's like that is because the guy here, Quintus, he worships like the elven god of travelers and stuff like that. So that's his deal. He likes dealing with travelers and whatnot and being kind to them. So that's why he has this tavern set up on his vineyard.
What a generous soul.
Yeah, apparently it's the same god that that Brad's guy, Varlin. It's also the one that Varlin worships, but despite that, he couldn't help fucking up on the shrine and getting cursed. So
Yeah, he defiled a shrine within.
yeah,
Quintus's-
it was not only within the house but within record time as well. It was impressive.
So that one's lingered with him because he's never sought penance for some
Didn't
reason.
he,
Yeah, or I don't know either. Like the boy kills me.
Pulled a major league right where he drank the The drink.
The wine, yeah. He drank the wine off the table.
Well, where else do you drink? Oh. Not even out of a cup, huh?
No, it was part of the shrine. Like, it was an offering to the shrine that he drank. Okay, so we do the watch, we do all that fun stuff. It's the next day, yes?
Yeah, we're gonna after paying
This is
and
the next
eating and
day.
drinking.
Excellent.
Okay,
Okay.
around next day. Sweet,
You all sleep well.
sweet. All right, well let's get on the road, heading north.
So who wants to hold on to the letter? I have it right now. Do you want me to keep it?
Yeah, just keep it.
Okay, I am permanently jotting it down then.
Sweet. There wasn't a handout or anything for that, was there? It's just you are.
Yeah, you have it.
What did what was the writing? What did it say?
At your nearest convenience, you're invited to basically have dinner with the king, and it gives instructions on what you should do to get in.
Okay. All right. So when we get back out onto the road, assuming nothing stops us from doing that, right?
Oh yeah, nothing's stopping you.
Okay. So when we get back on the road, I'm gonna be like to the guys. So that might be like we might have gotten served a summons to like stand before trial.
I don't think so. I don't think that would.
Maybe it's some secrets
wouldn't
relating
be
to national
dinner
security
with
that
the
we broke
king.
into with Quintus there.
No, I don't think that.
It just says we get an audience with the king, or does it say we get like a eat with the king?
Yeah. Well, guess who does the
get
trials
dinner.
here in medieval ages? The king.
Does he?
He doesn't do them at
In
dinner.
a town that big?
You're not sure. You'd have to do a history check.
I'll do a history
no.
check.
You know that court thing where you go and stand trial? Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Gore,
king's
we know.
court.
You and I have been there many times. We know.
They don't have a meal laid out for you.
Oh yeah.
Unless
right.
it's your
Because
last
why
meal.
would they say it? Hey.
Yeah, I
you need to come stand
agree
trial.
with.
Or hey, you
with
need to
Chip
come
on
have
this.
dinner.
You don't know much about the court system beyond. It's not all personally handled by the king.
Oh,
Okay, Leolar knows exactly how it works. All right,
didn't
so the
tell
king divides all of his kingdom up into different districts, and none of the lords have any effect on the courts, theoretically. It's all divided into different districts, and a magistrate presides over each district, and each village has their own individual judge. If the people feel like a ruling is unfair, then they can elevate it to the next level, and if that person feels that it's unwarranted, then they deal with the issue, and they can take this all the way to the king. If they want. But if you bother the king, you better have a pretty good reason. So the king deals with like big stuff, personally.
So I don't think the king is gonna give a shit that we jiggled some drawers in Quintus's house.
This invite is guaranteed a goddamn trap.
I don't.
I know
think it's a
traps.
Trap.
I'm Gorby. I know traps.
Really go up. You know traps, huh?
Guaranteed trap. Like I'm gonna perceive that letter for traps right now.
Hey, there's,
God damn it.
hey, there's a trap
The letter's
over
not
here.
trapped.
Guaranteed trap.
Letter is not trapped.
I think we should do it all the same. Who knows?
I'm gonna check that
what
letter
could
for
happen.
thieves' cant. Is there
You
any
know,
thieves'
no.
cant on this letter?
Jesus.
What, are you checking for thieves' cant?
That's right.
There is thieves' cant on this letter.
What?
What?
Right?
It's a forgery.
It is not a forgery. It is genuine,
Ooh.
since it has the king's seal, and the king's seal is legitimate.
Okay.
Gorbin can tell that from his perception.
All right.
But it also says this is from the person who wrote it, the personal advisor of the king, written in thieves' cant. He says that after your meeting with the king, that he will take you aside, and not to be concerned, but he has a personal matter he needs to talk to you about, or a sensitive matter.
Holy shit.
See, we proved that if we can
Well-
break into Quintus's house, we're probably pretty good and might
That
be
would
useful to
make
people.
sense, I guess. And
So
not
Gorby's
die.
gonna look up from this
I'll
letter
be
and be like,
honest.
"It's a double trap."
I'm like,
It also
Gorb, you're
gives
gonna
you
have to.
instructions on the signal that he'll give you when you and instructions on what you should do. Basically, when he gives you the signal, you'll leave, and then you'll meet him in a part of the city later on.
Fucking sweet. So this is for like after dinner.
This is after.
I'm like, go up! I'm telling you, this is what we've dreamed about. Rubbing elbows with the Richie Riches. Like this is how we make it, Gorb. This is how we make it. You gotta know people to do people. That sounded better in my head.
Does the letter mention anything about like coming alone, or is this like do I get the feeling that this is directed to like the whole party?
It doesn't specify any person or a number of people. It speaks in second person, saying like you, basically.
Yes.
So it could address any number.
Okay. Sweet. All right. I shall relay this information to my friends. You're all great friends, so I will tell you
Okay.
that there is a private invite on this letter from the king's advisor. And so I no longer think that this is a trap, this dinner, and we are going to have some more fun after dinner and talk to somebody else.
Who?
It's a double invite letter
My God.
from the king's personal advisor.
Wait, his personal advisor, isn't that?
Nope, you're thinking
The
of
guy.
Melvin.
No. So by the king's personal advisor, you mean the advisor to the advisor who is currently serving as the regent king?
Excuse me?
No, hang on.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit confused
I'll
on
specify.
that.
The king is not dead yet.
Yeah, king's not dead.
The personal advisor will be the regent when the king dies.
Okay, so this is the guy opposing the nephew. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes.
We should also hide this letter. For whoever's holding it should have it like hidden, just in case we run into a war party from the south.
In that case, maybe you should hide it because you're better at hiding stuff.
Yes.
Although, actually, no, I got it. I'll stick it down my pants. This won't be an issue.
Would rather you didn't. We have to give this to an official person when we get into
I know,
town.
and it's
But
gonna
listen.
be great.
Gorby, listen. Who's gonna check his pants?
Yeah, Gorb, like, come on.
Nobody
Who's gonna check my
gets
pants?
into
Like,
his
other than your
pants.
mother, Gorb, who would possibly check my pants?
I have a feeling that I've got this image in my mind that somebody
I know
finds
a
out you're
long
a
list
priest of
parasites
Neris,
who
and
would
they
find
know
a better
that
place.
My only concern is when we present the letter, I'd really rather it not have been in Letero's pants.
Tainted.
I mean, what do you care? It's just gonna be some guard, some footman. I'm not gonna hand it to the king personally. Come on, guys. Like, yeah.
That would be.
I'm not gonna like whip it out of
When's
my
the
pants
last
in
time
front
we
of the
took a
guards.
bath?
But-
Ooh, I actually meant to do that last night and I totally forgot.
But I'm really wondering, first of all, why does the king want to have dinner with us? Second of all, why would the king's personal advisor, who's in line for the throne, want to meet with us secretly?
You know how
There's-
you
there's
find
so many
out?
questions.
Does
You know how
he
you
want to meet
find that
with
out?
us, or does he want to meet with Quintus?
No, do you know how
I
you
mean,
find that out?
it might be Quintus. Leo, if you say just go do it,
Yes.
thanks. Already fucking imagined that. Thank you so much. But
Let's
also,
quit fretting about it.
at what point we're just having a fucking discussion here, bro.
We are
God damn it, Leo.
We are brainstorming.
Leo, you cannot shocking grasp your way through every situation.
I mean, he's been
Be
doing it so
surprised.
far and it's turned out for you, right?
Yes.
I mean, you murdered that one guy, which I still don't think was cool. But
I gotta grab the dog
you know.
real fast.
All right.
Also,
Um,
you did kind of get stabbed trying to do that too. So
You know-
maybe Glob's onto something here.
That one
Also,
guy-
we need to discuss. So we're taking care of this king dinner thing first before we go see Melvin, right?
Yeah, because it would be on the way. So
It is on the way. It also says at earliest convenience, so I would assume so. But it's worth discussing.
Well, I think you guys should probably talk to some people first. Before we
It
do
doesn't
that.
matter
I've
because
also been informed that I
I
can pursue spiritual transcendence within the free town of Coram Tesh, which I would like to do.
Yeah. All right.
I'd rather us be at our best when we go and involve ourselves in the affairs of state.
Mhm.
All right. So we shall do that.
Also, I don't even know if we could get to Melvin with our current supplies.
Probably. I think we're okay. I think we're fine.
Might be able to make it, but then like, what if he doesn't have supplies there, or he's a dick and he doesn't like us? That would worry me.
Well, see what's gonna happen is we're gonna get to Melvin's court and we're gonna kill Melvin, and we're gonna be kings of the land of that
so,
land.
huh?
Barons are dukes, and it's gonna be our land.
You simply have to ration better.
Baron
Sorry about that.
Slickfoot. Yeah, I think it'd be a duke.
What are you guys talking about?
Duke Slick.
Or
Talking
I
about-
love that you came back to that at that exact moment. But
We're talking
But
political
yeah.
intrigue and how we can become kings of the land.
exactly,
not that big a deal.
we're
Political
dreaming
intrigue
big.
requires some charisma.
I mean,
You got charisma
that's not.
spades.
It's not a requirement of being a king. You don't have to be charisma.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take it by force.
Mm-hmm.
Might makes right.
Yeah,
Thick,
you don't have
hard
to be
force.
charisma E or smart enough to know how to charisma E.
Yeah, thank you. So with that said, we are back on the road.
Travel north.
Northward bound.
Okay. You are back on the road, and you are traveling north. Today, looks like the weather is freezing rain, so have fun with that.
You didn't even do the trick.
Right,
Oh,
we-
God.
We bundle up with
Cool.
our extra awesome cloaks that we have.
I have my sword out in my hand.
Got the winter
Right.
cloaks on. Assume I've had them on because it's been cold and rainy this entire time. So
Yeah, right. That's true
Yep.
enough.
So, if you want to make any rolls, now's the time. Make a
Yeah,
survival,
I will do
by the
my.
way,
Who? All of us,
All
or
of
just
you.
one of us?
or whoever's
Okay.
driving, rather.
driving.
That would be
You
Gorman.
said survival.
It's survival.
Here comes survival. 17.
Okay.
And I'll be doing animal handling to see if the horses go faster.
Okay.
Ooh.
Today, Gorb's feeling in good shape. The Alzheimer's hasn't kicked in yet, so
Mhm.
I'll probably do an okay job.
It's a
Sounds
good.
good.
Day. Having a good day.
You get ready to leave, and you depart from the vineyard right as all the workers leave. And it seems like right now what they're doing is covering up all of the plants here with these large, like, silk blankets or something. You're not sure what they do. But yeah, it looks like they're covering all the plants. And you start making your way north. You are all spattered with rain. A little bit of it, anyways, as it's kind of unavoidable. But you mostly stay warm as you weave your way through the countryside. Once again, it is the evening, and as you move closer and closer to the city, there are more and more small villages and occasional manors full of people farming. It seems like you've entered a lot of farmlands now. And you also see a lot more deforested areas, so it's flat plains with lots of tree stumps and such around
Ooh,
on one side.
it's gonna be tougher finding shelter.
The area is getting gentrified.
Mhm. If I look out across the plains, do I see any armies fighting?
No, you don't see any armies fighting. Though you have passed armies moving along the road.
Okay, I was
many
gonna say,
patrols.
I'd be surprised if we haven't seen anything yet.
So none have stopped you, and they're all the king's men, it seems, just
Oh.
patrolling the roads to keep things safe.
Oh, we haven't seen anyone enough. We haven't seen the nephew's forces. On our-
No, you have not. It is just the king's
Interesting.
men.
Around this deforested area, are there these covered plants with these silk blankets things?
No, that was the vineyard.
I've got to assume that was a vineyard
Okay.
thing to protect the grapes.
Okay.
Do we see DeForest Keller?
See what?
Oh, bad joke.
Right. So
Policed by his own regard.
there is a village ahead, so you can either choose to sleep outside of the village or you can head into this village.
Oh, look, we'll check and see if they've got a tavern, an inn.
All right.
Time of day.
You. It's evening, so it's almost
Okay,
time
yeah.
for you guys to sleep.
All right.
Yep. You headed into this tavern, or into the village rather, and you do immediately find a tavern in the town square.
Yeah.
It seems quite not busy. There's an army patrol camped outside of the town, but they aren't interested in the inn. Apparently, they're leaving that for the travelers.
Sweet. Awesome. All right, so I'll saddle up to the bar. Say hello.
They're not interested in the inn. Could I see an insight check to what are they guarding specifically?
They're
Or
guarding
just a
against the
perception,
forces of the
probably.
nephew.
They're not guarding anything. It's just they're staying out of town because they either don't want to be in there for some reason, or they're leaving it. They're leaving the tavern for actual travelers. Might be the commander doesn't want his men messing around with the barmaids or messing with the villagers. It could
Or
be
getting drunk.
or getting drunk.
So
Yeah.
they're bivouacking. I mean, this is an army force that's getting ready to go to war.
Very good.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you pull up to the tavern, and there's a stable boy waiting outside, shivering in the rain. But he takes your horses and cart, and asks if you want them to be taken into the stables.
And I'll say yes, please, and I'll tip him a gold and ask him what the charge is for stabling him.
He says that it's no charge as long as you rent a room for the night.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. I'll tip him 5 gold.
Okay, you tip him 5 gold,
Jeez
and he
Louise.
seems his eyes go wide, and he's oh, thank you, sir.
Mhm.
And he handles your horses with the utmost of care.
I mean, we're not aristocrats here. Good grief.
Look, you always need to you always need to grease the wheels, and you know who the wheels are? The workers.
I
So-
really,
so-
I thought they were.
okay,
I thought they were
Marks.
the. I thought they were the cogs.
I mean, what's a cog except for a wheel with nubs?
Teeth.
With teeth, really teethy wheels.
You could call them
'cause
teeth.
The peasantry
Most
have
people
teeth.
call
Is
them
that what you're saying? We should fear the teeth. That makes sense, Globe. Yeah.
No, it's just be nice
Write
to
books or
people.
something,
Father Slick, you always tell me be nice to people. That's what
and
Maris
I
wants.
agree with that. I mean, you gave him a gold, and I think that'd be fine.
Okay, awesome, great. You want to handle party funds?
No, I'm sorry, Globe. I didn't. I was just saying. I just
Right.
little interjection, little advising. Just throwing it out there.
All right. I'm gonna nod to Father Slick, and I'm gonna walk into the goddamn inn.
Okay. You walk into the inn, and it is not a very busy evening. It seems very empty in there.
Yep. I'll find the bartender or whoever is hosting. Say hello.
Oh, hello there. You're
Hey!
answered by a portly human fellow with a large mustache.
Wave, say hello. How's things?
Oh, things are just fine here. It's a good harvest this year, and right before winter moving in, the work's going fast. It's going fast indeed. What can I do for you, friend?
So we got a group of 5 here looking for some rooms for the evening.
Of course, I got plenty of open rooms.
Fantastic. And, hey, what's the name of this village or town here?
Well, that's highly contested by the mayor and the opposing families. Nobody can really agree on it, so it's just kind of in limbo right now. We're more of a stop on the way, you know?
I nod sagely. Yes, I understand.
Call it Limbo Land.
I feel like asking about the entire history of this town and all of its notable families and everything, but I don't. Out of kindness.
Uh-huh. Williamsburg it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we order drinks?
Yeah. Let's grab some drinks and some food.
Mhm.
What's on the menu tonight, barkeep?
Tonight on the menu, I have a fine selection of meats, and I have the potato soup going right now, if you're interested in that.
Sounds
And,
fantastic.
I've got a variety of drinks, though lately we've been running low on wine.
Okay. Why's that?
Just nobody's selling this far north. The merchants can make a lot more profit by selling in the south, you know?
Really? I'm not even aware of what's down south. I know a town or two, but
we've encountered this before, where the guy we talked to at the inn at Quintus's place, he also mentioned he took the wine down south to make a greater profit.
I'm thinking in like Centafel. That's really far away. I don't even know of any other cities to the south.
Our gauge taught me that more distance means more money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
True that.
God.
God, I miss that
Right.
game.
Trade wars.
This
taught
one
me
it was
that,
good.
jeez.
Right.
So I pass on the potato soup. No thanks.
I'll take some potato soup.
for me. Yes.
Yeah.
I had a bad experience. I don't want to talk about it.
You guys order some potato soup. Do you want anything else to eat? Or are you just gonna eat rations?
No, I'll take a selection of the meat.
Yeah, we definitely want some meat.
Okay, so you're all gonna have a full meal here.
Yes.
And you can, unless you want to drink wine, just get a random drink.
Just going for beer.
Stale, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you all select your drinks and your food, and it's a quiet evening. So he brings it out himself, and says that it'll be 1 gold for all of you for the meal.
Fantastic. I shall pay it. And I'll ask him, is there a job board or anything around? Any sort of work anybody's looking for in the village?
I'm afraid no, sir. Though you might want to check Crossroads. They have a lot of that kind of thing. It's a very central little hub outside of the city.
All right. All right.
Very good.
Please enjoy your meals, sirs.
I
Thank you very
assume
much.
Crossroads is in fact the intersection up there, just north of us.
I'd say that'd be a very solid guess.
You fool.
We can just pass- we can just
Or
pass through,
like, see, if it was me, I'd be an asshole about it, and I'd name like a cul-de-sac Crossroads. Like, yeah, that happened. You gonna say I can't do that? Well, I just fucking did.
All right. Is there so you said it was pretty dead in here, but is there anybody else in here? Like I'm gonna take a perception around the room, see what's up. With a 20.
Just looking around the room.
So get a gauge of like if anybody else happens to be in here and what they're all about.
There's a few other people. There seems to be 2 travelers. And there is a family that is moving as well. Not sure where they're going, but you'd probably guess south since you didn't see them on the road. Or they were just ahead of you on the way north.
Oh,
And yeah, that's it. It's pretty empty. There's a guy that fell asleep in a bowl of chowder.
Okay.
Looks like he's been there for a while.
Is that Lonnie's
Is he
brother?
breathing? Like, should we be worried?
Oh yeah, you're pretty sure he's breathing.
Oh, okay, so he's not like face down in chowder.
No, he's not face down. He's kind of like half in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
is he-
I know what you mean.
Is he in purple?
No, he's not.
You found his long lost twin.
Looking for his family.
all right. Let's see. So when we were rolling in, this seems like a pretty small village, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty small village.
Nothing like fancy that we would want to check out as we were walking in. looking
So guys, like huddle. We're gonna meet a king and maybe more people tomorrow-ish or somewhere around there, or a couple days, whatever. Before that, we should probably wash ourselves.
around. Thinking fancy clothes.
No, I was just thinking. Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but it's expensive. But we don't have really.
Wash
but no, I'm not
yourselves.
talking
What do you think you are, the higher
bathing.
classes?
Bathing. Well, we need to fake it till we make it. God damn it!
We can. So we're coming up on like a bigger village. We can probably find baths there.
I mean, I feel
It'll be-
I'm
It'll
getting
be
a
closer
fucking
to the
bath.
city
My
too.
guy's getting a fucking bath. Okay.
I say we take baths so that we don't enter the city looking like.
I mean,
Like-
when I
Like
was
I
a
just
dog,
said,
I
we're
gave
pretty
myself
far
a
from the
bath.
city still. So
Yeah.
maybe at the next town.
I think we're
For the
about a
bath.
days. I think we'll be there before nightfall.
Oh,
I don't think
There's
that's
a-
true.
The fucking crossroads town that we're going to is between us and the city.
Understandable, but at the same time, there's
No
nothing
care.
lost. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my bath now. I'm taking my
Rocket.
bath now, no matter what. I'll take it twice in 3 days or whatever I have to.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll take one too.
You think there's bats here?
Why
That's
wouldn't
what I
there
was
be?
also trying to tell you. Remember the bigger town up ahead,
There
the
has to be,
crossroads.
like, a communal bath or something.
No.
It's a fucking
why
village,
would there
dude.
be?
Baths are not common in these times.
are.
I
Just
mean,
people do them at home. Like, why would you pay for a bath and you could just fill a tub of water
right,
at
but
home
this
and
is
take
an
a bath there?
inn. We don't have a home here, so that's why I assume at the inn there's at least one bath.
Oh, but why would there be? He doesn't need one.
You guys ever seen Almost Heroes? Anybody? Anybody remember the bath scene there in that small little shitty tavern? Even they had a barrel with hot water. Okay.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God, Chip! You got to see Almost Heroes.
Actually, pretty funny.
Is this-
It's
It is a
only a
fantastic
squirrel.
It's only a squirrel. Yeah, it's one of the best scenes. But okay, so I can't even get like a barrel heated with water around here.
Nope.
You know what? Fuck it. Doesn't mind. Let's keep this ball rolling. I would like to ask the barkeep if he's if there's any gossip around.
Just the usual small town type of thing, though. I gather you're not so interested in that.
Not so much.
Let me think. Well, obviously there's the political whisperings back and forth, though. Those of us, we aren't really in tune with the larger scale of the politics here, you know.
Understandable.
Though everybody can see the armies moving across their farms.
Do you know where the armies are headed?
No idea. The King's men seem to just be patrolling for now. Almost as if they're searching for something. No, it's hard to say.
Searching, you say?
Searching.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
They're trying to find the underwear bandit. Better hide out.
They'll never find me. Okay. You said there's soldiers in town, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
An
just outside
area.
of town.
Yeah. And there's no soldiers in this tavern, obviously.
Nope. none in
You
here.
spoke about that. Let me ask him, how much would it be to get like a keg of booze to go?
By a full barrel, it's going to cost you like 10 gold.
Shit. So here's my thinking, guys.
That's not bad.
Is we could grab a barrel of booze, bring it to some soldiers, and be like, "Hey guys," and kind of pump them for information.
That's not a bad idea, but I mean, it would have to be. We'd have to talk to like officer and
Not necessarily, just to get some rumblings of what the troops are looking for and what kind of orders they've been getting. I think, yeah, like that kind of shit spreads.
yeah. I mean,
Find the
I'm all
loosest
about
lips
showing
amongst the
kindness to
group
the
of-
troops, but I'm a little worried that they may not
Not
be
about
allowed to drink
kindness.
right now.
Dude, they don't give a shit, neither do I.
You think a soldier?
What?
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
may not
they're
be
not allowed to drink,
but they will.
but they want to.
That's
Yeah,
why
they
would
will.
be willing to give up information to get some alcohol.
Exactly.
Sell swords?
Well,
Insubordinates?
that's why I don't really want to. I really
Perish
don't
the
want to get in
thought.
trouble with a war party. Is what
Well,
I'm
they
getting
how
at here.
how are they gonna know it's us? We're just gonna find a couple of isolated dudes, pump full of some drinks. We're going like the fucking wind. They're not gonna CSI Grunervault us.
I'm really not sure how
They
you imagine this
clearly
playing
too
out, but
busy.
God
to
bless
bother
you.
with
Miras
us.
bless you, Father Slick. You are full of the greatest ideas. All right, well, fucking rock it. I'll pass you the 10 gold from the party funds.
Okay, I will grab the stuff, and who wants to come with me?
Let me help you with that keg.
I would definitely like Leolar to be there, because I know he has his way with words.
Big Dick Leo.
Yeah, like that thing is a improvised weapon. I don't care what you say.
It does D6, but it's versatile and turns into a D10.
Yeah, exactly. It starts out D6, but like halfway through the fight, it starts to get revved up and it's D10.
Yeah, it's a plus 10 to all hits.
Okay, so I
Consider
would
it a
like to.
two-handed great weapon.
So, do I see? I guess I'll do a perception check. Do I see any of these guys? Some soldiers kind of standing around who I could maybe isolate, or who are a little bit isolated.
No, they all seem to be standing guard. Standing watch.
How many of them are standing guard?
There's 4 or 5 keeping an eye out around the camp.
Okay. Shit.
Are you planning on like sneaking into camp?
No, I think I'm just gonna walk right up to but no one's watching the Watchmen right now, is what you're telling me.
They're all kind of watching each other so that they don't get solid snaked, you know?
Right, but I thought they were all standing kind of close to each other, right? Or are you saying they're spread out all over the place?
They're not that spread out. They're all spread out around like the border of the camp, walking in a circle.
They're in a camp with a perimeter and sentries, so you're gonna have to go and talk to a sentry. Be like, hey, we brought some beer for the troops.
Yeah.
I'm also I'm staying in the tavern to enjoy some quiet.
Yeah, I would like to say I'd like to grab some mugs on the way out as well. If I have to buy them or whatever. Because I'm not just gonna be like, let's fucking chug right here, right?
He's not selling any.
Yeah, troops have cups. It's not going to be a problem. They have cups.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know if the guards. But fuck it. Okay, so whatever.
They have cups.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna get there. And he's
So
gonna say, "How are we supposed to take it?"
so basically, yeah, I know, right? I'm expecting that. So so me and Dylan are carrying it, the thing over to these guys. We're just kind of like headed towards them, and okay, so we come by to one sentry, right? And we get up right close to him, and I put the barrel down, and I'm like, oh boy, wow, this barrel is so heavy. If only there was a way to lighten it a little bit.
Yes, but you think we could just dump this anywhere? It'd be such a waste.
It would, if only there was someone to help us drink this incredibly delicious. What the hell do we have? Is it ale?
You don't even know what you buy. You just got a barrel of booze.
Booze.
Yeah, there's no response. They're just ignoring it.
There's none at all. I'm like, you there, sir. When was the last time you wet your whistle?
Like 2 days ago.
2 days, my poor boy. Oh, the fates are too cruel, aren't they?
Some are
I
forced
guess.
to go
Do you-
48 hours
Do
without
you need something,
wetting their
sir?
lips, and we can be burdened with so much.
I know. It's a goddamn travesty. It really is. He's like,
Oh,
sir,
but
you
we
sit
are
here and you work
generous.
so hard. You work so hard, you know, keeping guard and whatnot. Would you care to share a drink, perhaps?
No, not really. I'll get in trouble.
Oh, okay. Oh, my boy, come on now. Who's gonna know?
Like the other 4 sentries and my commander.
Well, why would your commander know?
He's one of the sentries. He's right over there.
Oh, shit.
Do we pick the barrel back up?
I really got to keep moving now, sir. Please,
Uh,
have a good evening. It just kind of walks
Yeah,
off.
all right, yeah, you too, sir.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
sir. Yeah. Do we bring a barrel to that guy?
I don't really know. I hadn't planned for this contingency. This is bullshit.
Who are these people who don't want to drink?
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is wrong with these people? No wonder they're killing each other.
Turning down free drink. Why I oughta.
It's not American.
So, shit.
Tasha.
Fuck it. So the commander is in line of sight of all these fucking patrolmen, huh?
Mhm.
God, we had to find the fucking responsible soldier. Like, just my fucking luck. Yeah, I don't really fucking know what to do with this then.
Well, we could try and off it to some poor schmuck at the crossroads. Hype it up for more than it really is.
Yeah.
Here's
yeah.
what you do. You go talk to the commander, say, hey, you bought some beer for the troops because you appreciate their efforts, and you just shoot the shit with the commander. I'm AFK again.
Okay. For all we know, I think he's gonna be like, yeah, you guys are trying to poison us or some shit like that. Like, that's how I see that going.
Yeah,
we look
there's nothing
kind of like
illegal
goons
with what we're
carrying a
trying to
barrel
do.
around on the street.
And
Yeah,
the
just
commander
go ask.
is gonna be a lot more uptight, and he is not gonna share information with us. he's gonna stick to protocol. This
never know.
this isn't gonna happen.
Let's scoot out of here.
Somebody charismatic could talk to him.
You want to give it a go, Leolar?
I say we just feel him out, see how he's doing, and then if I need to.
All right, Leo, you do the talking this time. All right, we'll do the heavy lifting. So we head on over to
The commander.
to the commander. It is your fucking show.
All right. So I'll approach the commander and say, "My gentle soul, would you we'd like to offer you some refreshments for your hard work out here, keeping things safe and patrolling."
Excuse me?
I just said we have to have some ale here with us. We'd like to just kind of offer it to you and the troops for everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for your
And
service.
he nods to one of his men, and they grab the barrel and roll it into the camp.
By the way, just kind of curious, what have you heard if anything's going on, or if you've heard anything that why you were out here? Is there anything we need to be worried about in town? Is there anything specific you're looking for that we can help?
No,
you
no,
out with?
no. Nothing to concern you, citizen. Everything's under control.
You want me to try that with a roll, though?
If you want to, yeah?
Remember, you're just a concerned citizen wondering what's going on with the war.
Yeah.
So
see,
don't
that's
want
what
to die.
that looks like.
see if there's anything else we can do to help. Any information they could help that they could provide us that would help us help them.
He says, well, if you see a fellow with tall, pale type, kind of looks like,
An acid
Looks like-
vampire?
kind of like a marble bust, surprisingly pale, tall and bald. You'll know him when you see him. Just let somebody know.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, keep your distance.
Okay.
Pale, tall, bald guy. Was the acid vampire bald?
No, he was not.
Yeah, I was thinking he wasn't. Okay.
That sounds pretty bad. Are we safe in the town here?
Yeah, you should be fine. This is just King's orders. We haven't heard of any incidents involving him, so
So if you don't know if he's in the area specifically, you're just keeping an eye out for him.
yeah, we're just keeping an eye out.
Quintus wasn't bald, was he?
No. He had
No, he wasn't. He had white in
long
his hair. That's right.
Now I'm just wondering if does this gentleman's name does it start with a T by any chance?
No, we don't have a name, just a description.
Okay. All right. Well, I thank you for your information, and we'll be sure to keep an eye out for him. If we do find him, we'll sure to let you know right away.
Good travels to you, citizen.
You too. And we'll go back to the other two and let them know what I found out.
Tall and pale.
Pale, almost white. That sounds sketchy.
And we haven't
Sort
seen
of
any
glitchy.
wanted posters for this person? That any wanted posters that describe the same thing?
There was nothing down south, so they're not concerned about him down there, which makes me wonder if it's something to do with the king and the nephew and all that.
Okay, well, this has been enlightening, I suppose.
Tall and pale. This is a man?
He just said a he. He said a guy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess we'll keep an eye out for that.
Sounds kind of lichy to me.
Sounds like another acid vampire, but I'm not there. But you know that Gorbin would say that if he was there. So what do you guys do now?
Oh, I'm going to sleep. If there's no bathing to be had, I'm just gonna call it a night.
Sounds good.
All right. Before he gives you any keys, the innkeep says that he'll need 2 gold to cover all of your rooms.
Done.
You pay him the 2 gold, and he gives you all separate keys. They're small rooms, but they are individual rooms. And you can
Okay.
settle in for the night.
Guys, we're running out of gold fast. You guys really need to like slow down on how much you're spending here. My
Wait,
God.
what? You gave 5 fucking coins to a stable boy.
All right, it's bedtime. We're sleeping.
All right. You all go to sleep.
And we get attacked by kobolds in the night.
Nothing happens, actually. You wake up, and it is fine.
We are
It's
so
still-
good at those rolls.
Still overcast and raining lightly, but the weather won't impede your traveling at all.
Sweet.
Well, it will, because it's muddy, but it's not... Yeah. It's not that
Yeah,
Unless
it's a
I get a
decent road.
kick-ass animal handling roll.
Or you finally hit the one that you've been digging for.
Shut the fuck. No, that doesn't happen.
Fortunately, you don't roll a 1. And you think that you're ready to leave. You grab all your stuff. The stable boy is there waiting for you and provides you with your horses and cart. You're ready to travel again. Another fresh day.
Sweet. Has the road gotten any better this farther north, or is it still like same condition?
It has improved. It gets wider because there's a lot more there's a lot more travelers now as well.
Yeah.
And it's made out of cobblestone, a very fine stone.
Nice.
It's not so much just like an unmaintained stone road with covered in dust. It's nice. It's well kept. You're also on the biggest road heading south, so you know that it should be in good shape.
Good old civilization. Wouldn't trade it for anything, am I right, Dylan? Fuck nature, right?
Sometimes the beaten path.
Dude, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, you're like way far away from your mic.
I'm always far away from my mic.
There we go.
Like I said, this knob is hard to adjust.
That's what she said.
All right, we're traveling north. We're going to Crossroads Town.
I was going to say something about the beaten path too.
Okay. So, do we see anything on the way north?
Oh, I gotta make a driving roll. Here comes a driving roll. See how good my driving is today. Not bad. Good driving.
Good.
Rename that to driving.
All right. You think you're doing well, and about midway through the day, you hit the town of Crossroads. It seems that the soldiers here are just mingling with everyone, and while they do have a camp out of town, you see a lot of them walking about. This is actually a good-sized town. This is bigger than Grunewald.
Sweet.
This background music reminds me of that Remove Kebab music. Nobody knows
it
the
the-
fuck I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about. Is
Yeah,
it the
I know
accordion?
you would. Yeah, it's the accordion. Yeah.
Okay.
Remove kebab.
Yeah. It's like at this point it's like ancient memes, but it's catchy. It's a catchy fucking tune. It's
That's
just a
Scarlett
bunch of
Johansson's got great bobs.
it's a bunch of what are they like Serbian soldiers or something playing a little fucking ditty.
The song is actually about liberating Serbia from Muslim oppression.
Is it really? I had no
Yeah.
idea. Oh, I mean, it has no fucking lyrics though. It's all so it's
Does?
hard to.
You've
to
never
glean
heard it
that.
before?
No, I've never heard it.
It does have lyrics. The actual song does.
Moving right along then.
How far into the day are we?
Anyways,
How long
It's
is it
midday.
taking us to get to
Midday.
Crosstown?
Yeah.
Crossroads.
It's midday.
So
Midday?
here's the question: we can either mingle around in here and do stuff, or we can probably make it to the city by nightfall.
So now's the time for you guys to probably take your baths and let's find some fancy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Just some. It doesn't have to be super fancy clothes. Just some clothes that we haven't been traveling in for months.
I would like a new set of clothes. I've been wearing the same stuff for so long.
I mean, he said we need to slow down on the whole gold jettison thing that we're doing.
I was kidding. I was just busting your balls.
Oh, okay. Just
Wow,
okay. I didn't pick that up right away.
I mean, I am level 5 now, so I'd like to look the part.
Oh, okay then. Well, so it's fucking level 4 peasants, you poor thing.
You guys.
Want to get out of your
You know what? I'm gonna
patchwork
get you a
armor.
nice fucking pillowcase to smother you with.
All right, so in town we should we can check out some stuff. Do we want to stay here, spend the rest of the day here? Do all the stuff we need to do before we roll into the city.
I think it's a great idea.
We could
That's
perhaps
what you
even
wanna
spend 2 days.
I just want to.
All right, well I'll go. Let's go find an inn or a tavern to stable up and grab some rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I am as we're traveling through this town, I'm going to make a perception check for anything notable. Oh fuck.
You've noticed a few shops and stores, but nothing great. There are 2 taverns. One is much more high class, and in the richer part of town, surrounded by shops and near a mansion or 2. And the other one is clearly in the less rich area.
So I'm thinking the rich one would probably have baths.
Yeah. But we also may.
We
I don't
can
know,
check the poor town one for baths first. Might as well.
Yeah, we could check out Poor Town Tavern first, see if they've got bands or not. I'm more of a blue collar guy myself.
Agreed. Yeah, I think we all know what we are,
You
Chip.
guys are.
Okay. Oh, whatever.
Some of us, a little bit more advanced. So I'd like to do a
Uh-huh.
perception check
Right.
as well.
Some of us are homicidal maniacs.
Yeah. So
And
I'd
it's
like
not the
to.
assassin.
Oh, you're doing okay.
Yeah, I didn't
What were you rolling for there?
Just the same perception that Roby was looking for, just to see if there's anything that
Yeah,
stuck out or.
You didn't find anything more.
Okay. So I guess we're sauntering up to the poor man's place tavern thing. And what's the outside of this place look like?
That's clearly for disgusting poor people.
Is it really?
That's our
There's lots of people heading in and out and walking by. None of them seem particularly rich. There is a stable off to the side, and this is a 2-story building. There's a sign. There's an unmarked sign out front with a mug on it. That's about it. It's very plain. It's a very plain place.
I see.
Building is wooden.
I want to walk up and I want to kick the door in. All right. Wow.
Like break it.
No, just like kick it in.
Okay.
He's thinking
yeah.
like saloon style.
yeah,
yeah.
like
You like saloon style. Kick open the door.
Yeah. And
And
I
you
yell,
get a few looks, but
"Swamp ass!"
Most people can't even hear you over how loud it already is in there.
That's what I figured. Okay. So
Swamp
I would.
ass?
Yes, because my guy is just fucking filthy. He's been getting rained on for God knows how long, Gorb. What do you think happens in those halfling britches, huh? I'll tell you, it ain't the Garden of fucking Eden, okay?
I would assume you were cultivating Miris's musk down there.
No, oh God, that's must that could attract the troll, maybe. So yeah, I saunter up to
60% of the
whatever
time.
the person behind the bar is, and I was like, "Do you have baths here?" That's all I'm interested in. Do you have baths?
I'm afraid that we don't have any baths. No.
No baths, nothing at all.
No.
Back to the rich side of town.
No, all right.
I do want to, if we're turning out of there, is there anybody gambling or twirling their fucking knives? Like, is there any seriously dastardly fellow lurking in
Shady,
this place?
shady.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Wow, the new guy is already doing. My new guy's just loves me. He's just doing everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well-
there's nobody like that here.
Really?
All right. It's the poor inn. I can't imagine that there's not somebody who's a prick.
I'm surprised there ain't no
a
shady
prick.
people.
Wow. Oh, so just because he's shady means he's got to be a fucking prick, huh?
A few
Okay.
gamblers,
Give me
but
that
you
glory.
already know that they're not the type that you're looking for.
Mhm.
Very good.
Looking for the underworld.
All right, then I
so-
won't say anything as we head out.
When we get outside, I'm going to turn to Dylan and be like, well, I guess I don't know that you were looking around for anybody, so I guess I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, since you're not very perceptive.
But Chip Jiggins is going to be like, what the fuck were you looking for?
Could be anything.
Like,
You don't.
okay.
You don't just.
How do you guys feel about a 5-minute break?
5-minute break sounds good to me.
All right, then.
Oh, we're super late on the break.
We are.
All right, we should be back in 5 minutes.
Indeed.
No, but really, PJ, what were you? Why were you look? Like, I know why I was looking for somebody shady, but I don't know why you'd be looking for.
Well, we just came up in here and we're like, oh, well, this place is clearly not, to our standard. Leaving a huff, like, oh, surely we're going to be followed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were looking for a trainer for me. I thought you were a nice guy.
Looking after my own back. That's how I've stayed alive.
Look, buddy, I'm the only assassin you need to worry about. I was trying to say that in a sultry tone. I don't know if it really came across right.
3 inches of hard steel, and that's between both blades.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
I am back.
Pussy.
Yeah, my hope is that you guys can get to your trainer so we can get leveled up by next week, so we can be prepared for this stuff that's going to go down.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, once we're in town, I think we'll have that.
Alright, I'm trying to get there on this session now.
Agreed.
Well, I'm not here to fuck spiders.
Well, that makes one of us.
Seems a random thing to say, though.
You know what? Speaking of which, I don't know if anyone here has the answer to my question, but I've heard there's a class in D&D called Arachnomancer. Is that like a subclass of something, or is that its own thing?
That sounds homebrewed.
No. I've definitely seen it in other places.
That sounds whack and awesome.
I think it's like a dark elf thing. So I don't know if dark elves can be druids and then they just they do a sub thing into where they're just really into fucking spiders and they become an arachnomancer.
I can see
But it's definitely a thing.
It's like a specialized animancer, maybe.
Send in the phone
Animancer.
spider, Steve.
An animancer is somebody who works with animals a lot. So,
Really?
yeah, I think. Like summons and controls.
I believe that's pretty much it.
All right, I'm back.
It would know.
Everybody here? Are we still waiting?
I'm still waiting on Riz. Have you ever
Yeah,
heard
thanks.
Have you ever heard of a thing called an arachnomancer?
I assume that's a wizard type who brings spiders to life.
Something like that. According to Dacers, it was in 3.5 and 4th edition, but not 5e. So, oh well.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna flip laundry real quick, but I can hear when we're back, so I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. I was trying to find a particular pair of socks.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Gotta get them gaming socks on.
No, it's just that the rest of them are covered in cum.
No, but these are a very nice pair of thick wool socks.
That are not caked in cum.
It's like fucking Bill Burr's. Like his feet just don't get cold. I never fucking wear socks indoors. I think it's just weird. Like my fucking right above my foot, like not above the foot, like I would say like 2 inches above my ankle. If I wear socks, it will just fucking sweat like a rainforest.
Swamp foot.
Yeah, I get fucking not swamp foot, swamp ankle. Again, just like 2 inches above my fucking ankle, it will just sweat profusely. I have no idea why.
Well, they make socks that only go up to the ankle, you know.
Right, and those are the only socks I wear, actually. All my fucking socks only go up to the ankle for that exact reason.
Is everyone else here?
Chip said he would hear you.
Yeah, he's flipping laundry, but
I'm
he
here.
would know
Yeah.
as soon as there he is.
Yeah, we're good.
So I walked
that-
away.
That perception roll was basically to make sure that we weren't being like followed on the way out. That's all.
Okay. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So, are we gonna head over to the very nice tavern now?
Yes. The one that has the baths. Yeah.
Yeah, we're saying like we came up in here and we're like, is this place up to our standard? No.
Mm-hmm. However, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah. Well, what's great is that I don't think it matters if that place is up to our standards, depending on what the prices in this other place are like.
Yeah, that'll be a walk of shame, won't it?
Yeah, it will. And that's what I'm afraid of.
Specifically poor either.
I mean, yeah, I guess we're like, ooh,
No middle class.
how is it put? It's we're upper white trash, trash de blanc.
Trash chip ball.
Do you remember that comedian? I love that fucking guy.
No, I don't remember what you're talking about.
Oh, I can't remember his fucking name right now. So yeah, are we walking towards that place,
We're
Mr.
walking.
Master of Games?
Yeah, sure.
Master of ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go wherever you want.
Okay, so then we would like to go into that inn then.
Okay. You head for the inn. Keeping an eye out for anybody following you. Dylan is doing that. There's nobody, by the way.
Well, it's good to know that.
And eventually, you are now outside of this second inn. And this is a stone 3-story tall building, and there's some lights on inside, but you don't see a lot of people going in or out.
Okay. We will try the door. I assume it's unlocked. We will find out, I guess.
Yes, the double doors are in fact unlocked.
Okay, good. So, I would like to walk in. Yeah.
Okay, you enter and immediately you're hit with the stifling atmosphere of some kind of incense. And
Alright.
you are greeted by a man in fine clothes behind a counter. There's a door to the left and a door to the right, but he's behind a counter in the center. Hello, what can I do for you,
Yeah,
sirs?
And I'm up front, I guess. Like, oh. So, like, you guys burning leaves in here or something? What the fuck is that?
Oh, yes, that is the incense that we burn here. Yes.
Oh, is that right? All right.
I pulled like, the cloth around
So,
my neck
hey,
over my nose.
do you guys have baths around here?
We do have a bath, sir.
That's excellent. How much is it for a room?
Rooms are 20 gold apiece, sir, but that includes your meal.
It includes the meal. That's still. I'm looking at Gorb and I'm like, eh.
How many beds to a room?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because these would be big rooms, wouldn't they?
Say what now?
How many
many-
beds in a room?
There can be 1, 2, or 3.
We only need 2 rooms then.
But they chart if you're rooming with somebody, it's 10 gold
What the
per
fuck?
person. So let's say you have 3 people staying in a room, it's 20 for the room and the first person, then 10 for the second person, and 10 for the third person. So 40
Okay,
altogether.
so you guys think we have
Paying
a
for
blanket
board.
big enough to wrap up Varlin in since he's basically just a statue right now?
You guys want to just do baths and go get rooms at the other place?
Actually, yeah, I ask if it's possible to just buy a bath here.
Unfortunately, no, sir. Those are for paying customers only.
Wait, by paying customers, do you mean if we ate, we could get a bath here?
Yes.
Then let's fucking eat!
We sleep in
Yeah,
the
it sounds good.
wagon.
Oh yes, dinner and a show.
We got our own traveling inn, right? We got our own wagon.
Would all of you sirs like to eat?
Yeah, we'll all do food and baths.
You guys leave the comatose Varlin outside in the cart to sit in the rain.
Sounds
I
And
good.
mean,
the rest of
he
you,
does.
get led off to a private dining room by a serving maid.
Ooh.
Oh. So do you guys have like menus? That show the prices.
Of course, sir. Yes. She hands all of you menus.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. What are the prices like here?
High. That's what the prices are like.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
if it's over 20 gold, we might as well get a room. 'Cause
You get
Yeah,
a
that's-
full
that comes with it.
you get a full 5-course meal of the day, including dessert, for 15 gold apiece.
I'm eyeing this over and
Okay.
I simply close the menu and I'm just like, I'd rather go find some mushrooms.
I'm like, okay, everybody's getting chicken tenders.
Yeah, you can buy plates of deconstructed chicken breast, breaded deconstructed chicken breasts
For how much?
for 2 gold.
That's for the 5-course meal. What is it just for like a lunch?
Just for a lunch, it's like 5 gold
Okay.
A piece, right?
a piece. Yes, and I'll get you a medium rare steak because anything else gets you shot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fair enough.
Yes,
As
is
it should
appropriate.
be.
You also get some potatoes. You get some greens of your choice. You get a drink of your choice, and you get a dessert.
Wow,
Understandable.
That's still pretty fucking good.
That's amazing. And then does the bath cost extra or?
Yeah, the bath costs extra as well. It's an extra 5 to get into the baths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can stay there for up to 8 hours. So if you just want to sit in the bath all day,
Holy
Yeah,
shit, that's
can.
ridiculous.
All right, so 10 apiece for lunch and baths. We shall do it.
Or 20 for room, lunch, and baths. Dinner.
It's 20 plus 30 plus 30 or plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, so it'd be 50 for a room and bath and a food.
as opposed to
Oh, so I guess we're doing 40 right now.
40 versus 50.
Not only that, but even after we buy this, we still have to go sleep in the other inn. We don't know how much that's going to cost.
Yeah, so you know what? We will do rooms here.
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
think
one
that's-
single room with 3 beds, and we're gonna bunk up.
Oh, that's how you
That's-
want to do it.
That's how we have to do it. Otherwise, it's gonna be more than 50.
Can we? Will they allow us to do that?
Yeah, that's what
Well,
he was
okay.
explaining about the 20 gold for the room in first person, and then 10 gold for each person after.
Don't worry, I don't take up much
Up
room.
and up to 4. Can't do
Oh,
can't do more
God.
than 4 people.
Okay, so we have to get 2 rooms no matter what.
Well,
we could
Varlin
leave
can
Varlin
sleep
in the
in the
fucking cart.
We can leave Varlin in the
Yeah.
wagon.
We didn't care.
I
The dogs are with him as well,
Yeah.
watching over him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And keeping him warm.
yeah.
No, just watching him.
So they're gonna watch him freeze to death. Oh, like I
Yeah,
imagine
maybe.
one of them's got a fucking like cigarette in his mouth, and he's like, "Man, this beats TV."
And the other one's got a knife and fork and just ready to go.
Right?
Tying the bib.
If he dies, I'm gonna get the liver.
all right. So yeah, we're doing one room, 50 gold, gets us a meal and baths, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We're doing it.
Okay. You tell the serving maid when she returns that you would like a meal, and you also tell her that you like to get rooms and stuff as well. And she bows and says that that's perfectly fine, and she'll set up everything for you.
And I ask her, and I go, "Excuse me, miss. How much is it if I wanted you to wash me?"
Oh boy.
Sir, I'm afraid that's not a service that we offer. And she leaves.
Are you sure about
There's the
that,
praise.
ma'am?
There's blessing.
Ma'am? Oh, she's gone. Okay.
She's out of there.
You know, Father Slick, we could probably find a house of Miras here in this town. This town's probably got it.
Well, we're not at Quorum Tesh yet, are we?
Well, we're at
you're-
Crossroads. Is
you're
a
at
pretty big
Crossroads.
town, though, too.
Right. Well, the guy told me there was a temple at Quorum Tesh specifically.
When I said a
I
house,
I think
of
you meant
Miras-
different things by House
Yeah.
of Miras.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know. That
Practice the
totally
religion
went right
nuts.
over. Yeah. Practice religion. That is a great way of putting it.
Pews are gathered around vertical bars.
And so I'm gonna say to Gorb, I'm like, you know what? I'd like us to be a little bit less tight on the purse first. You know, just
All right.
just for now.
All right. Just just throwing it out there.
As Latero gets rolled by it. It's good.
Yeah, exactly.
And she goes and says,
I
"He doesn't
have-
have
well,
any
you
money
guys-
written down, so I can't steal anything because he has no money written down anywhere."
Yeah, exactly. You guys just don't understand. Like, I have very exquisite tastes and needs.
Yeah, I told him about that half ogre the other day or the other time.
Yeah, maybe don't start with that.
In for a
Play your
penny.
strongest card
For a
first, you know?
pound, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna food, we're gonna bathe, we're gonna get some rooms, and we're gonna think about other stuff to do in town, like fancy clothes. So after we do food and baths, we should go find some new clothes. Yep.
So what exactly are you doing?
We're gonna eat. We're gonna get some baths, and then we're gonna go find some clothes.
Before we go to get some baths and then before we go to bed, do it today. It's still midday.
Yeah.
Right.
Take
This
Okay, eat baths, find food, sell clothes.
punch
Eat
lawyer.
clothes, sorry,
Got it.
understood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it all. It's gonna do it all. So, you all dig into your fine meals, which are served to you, and you're given plenty of time to just eat and sit around and chat, if you
Yeah.
wanted to. Or you could just skip that and immediately go to your baths.
I think we've done enough talking. So after we
Yep.
finish the food, we'll go do baths.
Now we need to spend
Well,
at least 30 minutes on the baths.
While while we're eating, though, I want to take a look around the room. Like, we're not in a private room. This is a dining area.
No,
right?
no, you're in a private room.
Oh, this is a
Okay.
private dining room.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Fancy as fuck.
I think Baldo's up front.
Well, it should be. No,
All right. Well, then on to baths.
Yeah, so what's the bathing situation like?
You guys are all gonna be in one bath. It's like a public spring kind of thing.
Okay.
That's understandable. Normal.
So you all gather all your stuff, toss it in lockers. You bring towels with you, and you are all in this steamy public bath.
go ahead, Beth.
Awesome.
I checked to
there
see
are-
if Leo has a rack.
There are two other gentlemen here. No, he does not.
I have
In fact,
one
he's a
rack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
he's a
yeah.
concave
Like we're-
chest, kind of like,
like
a
we're-
bowl.
we're so like we're in the bathroom, like, oh shit, something touched my foot. God damn it, Layla.
That's why I'm so weak. I spend all my energy carrying this thing around.
Yeah, understandable.
I look at one of the strangers in
I
the
almost passed out when I get
tub,
excited.
and I say, he did beat 5 men with it.
Yeah. Slayed, really. Like that's how they tell it in the folk legends. He slayed them.
One of the men is just silent, and he's got his eyes closed, and he's just sitting cross-legged in the bath, with just his head sticking out. And the other one is a portly fellow with like a pseudo crown on his head, like
Like a tiara.
yeah, like a tiara almost, but more manly looking.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Like-
tiara.
like just a little gold circlet, not anything else.
Uh-huh.
And he is eating off a like plate of crackers, pretty much.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, we should have brought our fucking food in here and saved time.
Well, it's late. I don't know. We should try talking to this guy.
The man that's sitting cross-legged is oddly green.
Green?
Uh,
Like an orc?
Yeah, like a half-orc.
No shit.
oh.
How do we feel about orcs?
Hmm. Do
Only Soupy is the one who hated orcs, I think.
Do I get
Oh,
the
that's right.
feeling that this half orc is
Thought Soupy
some
hated
sort of
goblins.
bodyguard?
I think he was anything that was green, honestly. Like, I think he hated grass, too.
Oh fuck! Didn't Dylan say that he hated orcs?
I'm not
What?
particularly fond of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
he wouldn't take the orc language because he hated them so much.
It's racist.
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
Well, Gorbin's just fucking hanging out and super enjoying this.
All right. Yep. It's a lovely bath. The water, in fact, is already soaked, so you just kind of need to soak yourself in there, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, I'd like to slide over to the half orc guy. Just kind of like, slap to him. Like, so you come here often?
Proposition.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Come here all the time, Just lap of luxury. It suits me. It suits me. So, what do you do around here?
I'm traveling
Oh, no kidding. Whereabouts?
south.
Oh yeah, I hear there's lots of things going on down south. What's got your interest down there?
Personal matters.
Understandable. Lots of personal things going on these days.
In Goblin, so I know that he's going to hear it, I say you're talking to a wall.
boy.
Nobody. Neither of them respond. None of the other people in the bath.
Right, but I speak Goblin.
Yeah, just you.
Let me think.
Something wrong with Dylan. He's making strange noises.
Yeah.
Got something stuck in your throat there, Dylan?
Make sure he's not choking.
Just fine.
Shit, I had a question. I forgot what it was when you started talking about. Come back to me if you guys have anything you want to do. I need a moment.
Nah, I'm just enjoying bath, ready to go get some clothes.
I'll approach the guy with this circlet on his head.
I'll have made an exodus as soon as possible.
And
I thought you'd like turn into a seal or some shit and just kind of like flop around.
I'll ask the person with the circle on his head. I'll just say, "So what brings you into town?"
Who's? Oh, hello. I'm on my way to pick up an important shipment of goods. Yes, quite important. Oh.
Oh, right.
So
he was one
he's
eating.
shoving his face with crackers.
Hey, and my name's Leolar. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name. I am called Roberto.
Roberto.
Bobby Williams.
So you're bringing some goods are you bringing them to town or taking them somewhere? Just curious where you're
I would be-
traveling.
Taking the goods from the good town of Grunewald north to the back to the Free City. Yes.
Good work there. Good trade. Bringing merchant stuff in. Have you heard of all the goings on? Has that been causing you any grief? Do you know what's going on out there?
No, I'm afraid no. I
You
don't
haven't-
really pay much attention to the politics of things.
Sure, but you haven't been. They haven't been giving you problems with your business, have they?
No, I have received no.
They've been good that way. They haven't really been impeding anybody's business that I've seen. So
Oh, no. Trade is quite safe right now with all the soldiers on the road. Now is a good time to make shipments.
true that. I hear you.
By making this venture.
Well, good luck with your venture. I hope it works out for you.
Well, thank you. Good luck to yourself as well.
Okay, so this orc guy, or half orc or whatever, is he is he fucking built? Is he jacked?
Yeah, jacked as fuck.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I asked him if he's seen much fighting.
Yes.
Yeah, what kind of combat style do you? Or what's your weapon of choice? I'm kind of a mason shield guy myself. How about you?
I need none but myself.
None but you. So you're kind of just good all around, kind of grapply, huh?
You could say that.
Yeah. I'm curious. Where'd you learn to do that stuff?
From my monastery, my brothers taught me.
Is that right?
kind of sitting there waiting for you to say something.
Yeah. I was gonna ask him. I'm sorry, I was reading chat. I was gonna ask him. I'm kind of a smaller guy myself. I was wondering if there's anything you could maybe teach me about that kind of thing. As a smaller guy, like what could I do to keep bigger opponents like off balance or something like that?
It may sound crass, but punch them in the knees.
Really?
It works. A good knee kick or an ankle twist will send anyone down.
Aim for the knees, huh? All right. Thank you. This has been very enlightening.
Of course.
I'd make a Mech Warrior reference there, but none of you would get it.
Yeah.
I would. No, I definitely would.
I was gonna call him a dirty legger.
Half move speed.
Dude, in the games I play, these fucking straight fall down and can't get up.
That's a viable way to. In MechWarrior Online, that's one of the ways you can kill people. Is just blow the legs out and auto fall. Don't even have to work through the arm or anything. Just destroy the legs.
No shit. Okay. If that's I think that's all I wanted to ask him about.
Is there anything else?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I was just contemplating your advice. Thank you so much for discussing this with me. I've been looking for someone of your expertise, but we have to go. I believe we're quite busy today. Got a lot to do. Thanks again.
Of course. Best of luck to you, friend.
You too. Oh, what's your name, if I might ask?
I'm Timothy. You can call me Tim.
Tim it is. All right, so Tim the Half-Orc. Maybe we'll see him again.
Tim the Half-Orc Monk.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just assume his gender?
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know.
Don't think you did.
Yeah, I didn't say if it was a guy or not.
I meant the monk part.
Oh,
Well, he said
I
the
don't think that's a
monastery.
gender. I mean, everything's a fucking gender, so I don't know. But yeah,
Well, he mentioned the monastery.
he
I
did.
know.
So then, are we all ready to get on the fucking road and get some shit done?
Get some clothes.
I thought you wanted to wrestle.
What are you talking about? No. I already,
Well, it's
I
trained.
didn't need to actually wrestle with him. He just gave me some advice, which I will take. I'm pretty sure he could take me.
Yeah, we're not going full gotchi in this.
Well, I don't think you
Yeah,
meant
like,
that.
I thought you
I'm
wanted to
pretty-
wrestle
I'm
and learn
pretty
more
sure
about
he-
Mirrors through the
I'm
I'm
power
sure
of wrestling.
he could like pick me up and beat you guys to death with me.
I don't think you meant that kind
You
of
know
wrestling.
the like where
Ah.
Bane breaks Batman's back over his knee, but like with
Yeah,
his dick.
yeah,
Gorby,
Exactly.
That's how I do.
maybe.
Gorby's great at fisticuffs.
He just got like this 2-foot erection out and just slams me on top of it, and I just go limp.
I wondered what would break first.
Your soul or your sphincter? Oh man,
Why?
We're the worst.
I fucking love our group. It's the best. So yeah, I think it's time to go.
Unless you guys have anything else you want to say, you can all leave now.
Yeah, it's time to go find ye old Navy.
Alright, you guys all file out of the bath and reclothe yourselves. Your clothes have also been cleaned while you were out.
I was wondering about that. Fuck yeah.
So,
thank goodness.
and your armor has been shined up, and you guys look nice now. You check over your possessions, and everything is still there as well, just in case. So it is a very
Nice.
professional service.
That's service right there.
So I guess I turned to the maid and I'm like, well, if I'd have known you were polishing things, I'd have had some more extensive work
She's
done.
not in there.
Damn it! I'll save that one for later. Yeah, I like you guys see me like in the mirror, like practicing that one.
Write it down in a little book of mirrors.
yeah, exactly.
A scroll of Maris.
Right under the holy hymns, you have the pickup lines.
Yeah, exactly. No, they're like fucking cliff notes in the corners and shit.
A generation from now, people, followers of mirrors, will study this book.
Yeah, right. And they'll be like, they say he was the most devout one, and they just like practice fucking pickup lines in the chapel or whatever all day.
the head bishop just in a mirror.
Yeah.
Did you fall from heaven?
Right? The
Practicing the
patron
cheesy
saint of
ass line.
douchebags. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get all gussied up then.
We need new
I
clothes.
assume the
These are
rooms
all
will be-
clean and everything. Wow.
Yeah, but we just got freshened up.
I was thinking about that. I mean, even if they are clean, though, they've still been like through the shit.
Stabbed a little bit, yeah.
You know, a little frayed around the edges that since we've been wearing it this entire
Yeah,
time.
some
we've
of
been
them have
adventuring.
holes that they couldn't really do anything
Yeah.
about.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
Just
good.
cleaned your stuff. They didn't.
I will use.
Let's pick up some fashions of the north too, just to make sure we fit in.
I'm using
Yeah,
mending to just
We
repair.
don't need to
those.
find anything super fancy. Just some clothes that are different from the clothes we are currently wearing. You know, new clothes.
I don't think mending would work unless you did it like right after you got stabbed,
Oh, really?
basically.
Right.
Because well, like the fibers get lost and whatnot, so you
Yeah.
can't repair that.
Okay. I thought
Can't
it's just
do magic.
anything
You're
that's
supposed to solve all
smaller
the
than a
problems in the
foot.
world.
No, you need the original material. You need all of the material to be there to mend something.
Okay.
Or some replacements. Yeah. That
Alrighty.
match.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if the replacements work or not, but yeah.
Nope.
Anyways, so we could. What time is it right now?
It's early afternoon, very early afternoon.
Okay, so we're obviously we're staying for the rooms for right now.
Mhm.
Training.
Right. Well, we gotta wait. We gotta get to Quorum Tesh. We're still in Crossroads right now.
Oh, okay.
So we need to pick up some clothes quick and get the bed.
Actually, you know what? I say maybe like we got time. Why not just say fuck it and check if there's a trainer here or something?
Yeah.
I
what I was
asked
thinking
for the nearest chapel. Whoever's any of the staff, if they know where the nearest chapel is.
Yeah, on your way out, the butler who first greeted you says that is a multi-purpose chapel on the north side of town that you can visit.
Okay. Do you want to split up and kind of scout the territory? See if we can locate some trainers or something.
Yeah, if you and Dylan want to go hit up the chapels, I can go take a look around for my needs. I don't know what Leo wants to do.
I can do some clothes shopping while you guys are out.
Ooh, yeah, you can
Shop.
get us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. Perfect use of time. Just pick us up some nice clothes. I'll pass you the party funds.
Yeah.
And I go, make sure you get
something.
something really flattering in the crotch area. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I like. You know.
Those
The
car
party
pieces might be in fashion.
Maybe.
the party funds is 161 gold right now.
Holy shit.
I will mark that down.
That's after we paid for everything, right?
Oh, we haven't paid for this yet. Fuck.
Oh god.
Well, they demanded payment up front, so
Okay, so we
You
are.
paid it.
So party funds is 111 gold right now.
Okay.
Alright, I got party funds on 111 gold on me.
Nothing too fancy,
Yeah.
just something that doesn't look like it's been stabbed.
Alright, and I get general size and everything, so I can get it all.
I would like 2 gold because I'm probably gonna make like a tiny donation when I go to the chapel to what do you call it? Just give like a small donation or something if they can train me.
I'll take 2 gold off the party funds and go to write
Thank
it
you.
down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys, I'll go do that. Who wants to go first?
Split the party. Let's go.
We guys go in party?
I'll go to the chapel then. I'll head over to the chapel.
Chapel first.
okay. So Leitero makes his way over to the chapel. Is
With
anybody
Dylan.
coming with
With
him?
Dylan.
Okay, with Dylan in tow.
I'm wondering if I would have split off in search of mine in bloodhound form. Sniff out my trainer.
Like try to find like another druid. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
All right. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Partway through, Dylan can split off and do his own thing. So Leitero heads by himself into the chapel. The chapel's quite busy today.
Is it really?
It's full of clerics and priests walking back and forth, and even a tall man in armor who's speaking with one of the priests.
Nice. A tall man in armor. What does he look like?
He's skinny, bald, and he has dark skin.
Oh, okay. Oh, we were 2 for 3 there for a moment. Okay. Dark skin, you say?
Mhm.
There's no way I could divine if he was like shape-shifting or I'm not gonna fucking bother with that.
So he's black, so he's a shapeshifter?
No. I was just wondering because like they're looking for like a really
Black face.
a bald, light-skinned guy who's tall, right? And I was wondering, well, what if he had like a disguise or something where he could change the color of his skin? But I don't have any way to divine that really, so it's a moot point.
Laetero holds his purse real tight when he sees him.
Oh Jesus, dude!
He's
I
a
walk
goblin.
I walk on the other side of the pews, you know.
We've been working on that with him.
Oh wow.
Okay, look, I grew up in a very multicultural orphanage. Okay, thank you.
You don't have much of a choice for an orphanage, do you?
No,
Yeah,
you
I
don't.
mean-
That's the point.
Okay.
People from all walks of life and colors, gathered up to beat up the other darker skinned ones.
That's when,
Jesus.
that's when you learn your inherent racism.
Yeah.
So, there's several people praying there. There's the man in armor speaking with what you assume to be the bishop, since he is the most finely dressed, and he has a cord of purple draped across him as well,
Purple.
which you know to be the sign of the head bishop of the parish.
Okay, so do they have like an offering plate or something there?
They do. They have one in the corner.
Okay, so I go over and I dump the 2 coins in there.
Okay, you put the 2 coins in the offering plate.
Then I head over to the head bishop, and I ask him if he would lend me some guidance in my troubled times.
One moment, my son. I'm busy right now.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Okay, I will
Please
wait for
feel
him to
free
be
to take a seat.
done. Okay, well then I do so.
And he and the tall man in armor, who you believe now to be a paladin based on his trappings, they have a short conversation and they pray together. And then the
Can I
paladin
hear what their
turns and leaves.
conversation is about?
He's pretty much just telling him. He's telling him like it's general like platitudes and prayers, just
Okay.
like blessing for being safe on the road, and then they give like an official prayer, and then he leaves.
Understandable.
What can I do for you, brother? It appears.
Yes. I was wondering. I've kind of hit a block. I'm heard it happens to many people who stray from their path, and I was wondering if you could help right my course. Basically, I require a breakthrough of some kind, and I just don't know how to make it happen. Have you ever faced anything like this during your journey?
Yes, brother. I understand. I may have the right thing for you. One moment.
Okay.
And he leaves the parish and goes through one of the doors. And a few moments later, he comes back out with a book in his hands.
Oh, what's this?
This, brother, is a history of all of the religions that we know of. We have painstakingly cataloged these. This is a copy of an original work that was created here. Many
Okay.
priests and clerics and other men of the cloth that have entered here and searching for meaning have read it and told me that they found it quite enlightening and helpful on their personal journey. So I would like you to have it.
You want me to have you giving it to me?
Yes, it is
Oh
yours.
my goodness! Wow! Thank you. I don't know what to say.
I only ask that you do your best for all the people of this land in these trying times to come.
I will do so, and I have done so, and I will continue to do so. Thank you so much.
One
what-
lady at a time.
What was his? Yeah, right. What was his title? Was it bishop? I say thank you, bishop.
Archbishop, yes.
Archbishop. Thank you, Archbishop. Thank you so much.
Of course, brother. Go in peace.
I guess I don't know if we're gonna reconvene anytime soon, so I guess I just start kind of leafing through it, kind of reading a bit.
Okay, you're just gonna sit right down there and read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit.
So you start doing that. Now we'll go to somebody else. Oh, that'll level you up, by the way.
Is that
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Is that the collected writings of Laetero Senior?
Basically. So who's next? Who's
His
off? to
long lost
things?
father Lipton.
We'll do Ryan next.
Well, I mean, I would say go to someone else because if they can find a trainer before the session ends, then we can get them.
Okay.
settled up.
Hit up
Gorby. Okay, Dylan then. So what are you gonna do, Dylan?
So I envisioned it. I was going to also cast my blur spell, and in this context, I was just thinking of it being able to allow me to move through this crowded city even more fluidly in this hound form.
That just makes you harder to
It's
see.
gonna make people run into you more.
Right? That's what I was.
All right, fine. I wanted it to be cool, but fine.
You can be cool anyways as a dog. You don't need as a dog. You're cool anyways. You don't need any extra help. Dogs are great.
Awesome.
You're right. Dogs are great.
Hey, get Gorby Jr. 2 and 3 some training while you're at it.
Anyway, I'm in a bloodhound form, and I'm seeking out others like me. I'm not sure. Can I tell other shapeshifters as a shapeshifter myself?
No,
Shapeshift
Really?
radar.
it's not like there's some like radar. Yeah, it's not like there's some
Well,
radar.
I
They
was-
want to
I
conceal
was
their
gonna
presence.
say-
They mimic animals just as well as you do.
But he can't tell by smell or anything?
No, they just smell like animals.
Huh. Okay.
Gotta know the secret handshake.
Basically.
All right.
Isn't there like some like druid writings that you can like look for? Druids
Druid
get some
gra-
like
yeah,
secret
there is-
language like
Yes,
that.
there is.
There's a druidic
Druidic, that's what it is.
language. But I suppose I will make a perception roll.
You don't find anything.
Correct.
Also occurs to you that perhaps you shouldn't search for people that typically live in isolation and with nature right in the middle of a bustling metropolis.
Maybe.
You might be looking for apples in a cherry tree.
Just throwing it out there, do you have any type of form that can fly?
No.
He does not get
Not
flying
that one.
forms yet.
Okay, that's what I figured.
yet.
It would be a later level thing. Okay.
But it might be. What level is it? Is it like 6 or something?
8, I want to say.
8,
Oh,
I think.
fuck.
I thought it went like 3, 5, 8, or 3, 5, 7 or something.
Well, I'll check
Or
real quick.
2, 5,
But so,
8.
the reason- The reason I suggest you go with Laetero to the chapel is maybe there was some nature-based priests there. You know, there are nature gods, and if you can go
Yeah.
talk to a priest of a nature god, maybe they can help you out.
Well, all right.
Or point you in the right direction, you know. Well, he figures that out. I'll be right back, guys.
Right, so do you want to go to the chapel as well?
Fair enough. I'll find my way back, dejected, to
Right.
where I left off with him. I'm sure. Well, no, the smell is harder to find now, but I've been around.
You
it
can
so
still
long.
follow him pretty easily. You
I've
know what
been
he
around it
smells
so
like.
long.
You could track a smell with if you were a human, let alone a bloodhound. So you
Well, he did have.
You
a
track-
Let's be fair.
oh yeah, but he still would smell. He would just smell nicer now. He'd still smell just as strong.
Well,
That
then I
just
will
smells like
return-
lavender instead of swamp
Return
grass.
to, Dellen form
You can never get
Yeah.
that slick scent out of your nose.
and enter into the chapels.
Right. Yeah, you head into the parish and you don't see Laetero reading his book. You don't really spot him. He's just kind of sitting inconspicuously in the corner. But there,
He's hard-
once you see the same thing. There's several priests milling about, and the archbishop right now is talking to some children that are sitting in nearby.
I'm sorry, I was dying over here.
Just the usual. I know how that goes.
Yes. Is there like a waiting list right now or something?
There's no waiting list. You can just try to speak to someone.
Sorry.
Oh man, it just smells like smells like Father Slick so bad in here. I can't breathe.
I'll approach one of the priests and I'll say, "Excuse me, are there any priests available who deal with Vlurg, the desert god?"
Who?
And, yeah, that went about as good as I thought. All right.
I want to go more generic.
Can I do
Perhaps
anything for you, sir?
Yeah. Perhaps you know somebody who's inclined with nature, sir?
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Thanks anyway. Doesn't seem like anyone can.
That might be true.
I'll be stumbling out and sitting on the steps waiting for him.
You
Nope.
you leave and sit on the steps.
The Archbishop.
All right,
No
is
temple to
sent
wear mice in town?
It's Gorby's turn to go.
All right. Gorbit's heading over to the poorer town district and taking a look around for any thieves' cant saying, "Hey, thieves guild here" or anything.
There's some basically immediately as you head into the poor section of town.
Alright.
On a sign that's the sign itself is instructing on like a sale of, it's basically a flea market. But in Thieves' Cant it says meeting at this inn this time, and yeah, that's what it says.
All right. I shall. Is that time now?
It's very soon, yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
So,
anybody who needs to do anything, they meet on the hour, and then you give somebody a passcode and you go.
all right. Sweet. I'll make my way there.
All right. You head towards the tavern that they were talking about. That was talked about, and you do eventually find it. It's a big place, and it's very busy with lots of people walking in and out of the tavern. This is more of a mid-class tavern. It's not quite as trashy as the other one. And there's a few merchants here, and it's a big mix. You get everybody from the lower class workers who have some extra wages to like the lower end of merchants who are just looking to save a buck on their trip. So this is a good place to blend in.
All right. Sweet. I'll
You enter the tavern.
I'll walk in and take a look around. 17.
The only thing you spot is a man in a hood who heads up to the second story.
So what did the sign tell me that I needed to do here?
It just said to give a passcode, and you know the passcode. It was written on the sign.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I shall make my way up to the second. I'll follow discreetly behind that guy.
Okay. You wait a minute, and then, or a few, like 30 seconds at least, and you follow
Yeah.
discreetly behind him.
Yeah.
You see him once you are at the top, at the end of the hall, and he leans close to the door and says something, and then the door opens, and he walks inside.
Okay. I'll give it a minute or two and do the same.
Okay. You approach the door, and upon hearing your footsteps creak against the floorboards outside, the slot in the door opens. Who's there?
Goobly-gloop. Whatever the word was that I was supposed to say.
Yeah, you give him the password, and which happens to be
Password.
today. No, today it is black ice.
Black ice.
You are allowed in.
Sweet.
And he says, "Oh yes, come in." And the door swings open for you.
You'll walk in, give him a nod and a smile. Like I might look a little too friendly to be here, but maybe that's just my shtick. Maybe that's my thing.
Yeah, you give the man a nod, and inside of this room, it's a room larger than the other ones, and you imagine that probably one of the doors, neighboring doors, is probably sealed off, and they've like opened up the wall to make a bigger area.
Oh, cool.
Because inside there is a small like store of food and drinks and stuff, and there's a few gentlemen whispering and laughing, sitting around a table, and they all look at you as you walk in.
I'll nod, wave, smile, say, "Hey, what's good to drink here?"
Come, have a seat, friend.
I shall do so. Beautiful weather today. It's nice that it's not raining on us now.
Agreed. The man that you're talking to is a tall man with a red beard. And he motions for you to sit down. Please, have a seat.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. How's business these days with the war and everything?
Quite good indeed. It's nice to see a new face here. Welcome to one of the outposts of the Order of the Bleeding Eye.
Now that is a fantastic name. It's my first time in town. You know, I am a new face, new guy. You know, just looking to get the lay of the land.
Gather as much.
Yep.
Might want to hide your wealth a little bit better. And he flicks his eyes down to the hilt of your sword.
That is a fantastic point. This is a recent acquirement. I actually made it myself. It was a fantastic story. I'm sure you would love to hear it at some point. But
I don't care about your cover-up of the story of who you stole it from, or where you stole it from, or how you stole it, so long as you didn't tread the toes of any other members. I don't think you did.
That's true. I did not. But you're right. I should not flaunt this around. But you know, I don't really advertise that I'm of this persuasion.
Well, my friend, where are you here?
So I was actually looking, hoping to get a little training if you guys, if that's available here. See, I'm kind of the muscle for my group, but I get stabbed a lot, and I was kind of hoping to maybe learn how to not get stabbed so much.
Oh, you need one of my famous dodging lessons.
Yeah.
I can help you with that, my friend.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. And what can I do for you in return?
We'll cross that road when we come to it, my friend. For
Ah,
now,
okay.
I'll teach you what you need to know.
Yep.
And he begins instructing you. So you're going to level up next time.
Shit, yeah.
Last person is Ryan, and this will wrap up the session, I think, as well.
Yep.
So, Ryan, Leolar, rather, you have all the money now. Now's the perfect time to run away and leave the others behind.
See ya.
What are you gonna do?
If it was like significant funds, I would maybe think about it, but it's not. So I will go to try to find a tailor of some sort in the medium district.
You do, in fact, find several tailors. Though most of what they make, you gather, is functional and not really fine stuff. You're not going to find what you're looking for here. You're going to find new changes of clothes, but this is stuff that you guys are already wearing.
That's kind of what we're looking for, just something new that we're not wearing holes through and looking like slovenly because we have cuts and holes and everything else. So I'm not looking for anything fine and stuff.
You can get a new set of clothes for everyone for 5 gold apiece. It's cheap stuff.
Yeah, I will do that.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't.
everybody gets a fresh change of clean, sturdy clothes. Good stuff for adventuring.
Yeah, we don't need to look like nobles when we meet the king. We just need to not look like we just got stabbed.
That's 25.
Although maybe that's what he wants.
Yeah, I was thinking the advisor probably wants people who aren't nobles. He wants down and dirty shit.
Yeah.
You pay out 25 gold, and you receive all of your changes of clothes. He asks if you want to be measured specifically, because he can tailor it to you with a few quick adjustments.
I mean, you can. The rest of us aren't there, so we're just getting whatever you get.
I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get the order placed, and you can tailor me, and then hold off on making it. I'll bring the other guys over before we head out and get them tailored before we head back to the inn.
Okay, yeah, you pay him ahead of time, and he agrees and says that you guys can drop in any time in the next few days, and he'll suit you all up.
And that occurs between sessions.
If you guys want, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to go through that.
All right. Don't forget
maybe Latro would.
Don't forget Latro to write down your book on theology.
Oh, good idea. Holy shit.
Ooh, theology.
I was just mentioning it like it's a thing that you're going to carry with you, so you should write down.
Agreed.
I was hoping it was going to be like a spell book or something.
So I have a question. Would that give me like a bonus on religion checks or something?
This will, in fact, give you a bonus to your religion knowledge checks, yes.
Nice.
Oh. Are you proficient in religion? I assume.
Yes, I am.
What are you proficient in?
No, wait. Shit, I didn't get religion. I went with medicine instead. Let me double check this. I'm typing in real quick. Like, hold on.
By the way, the party funds are at 84 gold now.
Sweet.
So I am proficient in insight, nature, and medicine.
Nature, insight, and medicine. Cool.
We can make it easy and just make it so that this book, while you have it, gives you proficiency.
That's what I was
Doesn't
saying.
have to
Oh,
mess around with any
you
modifiers.
just want to give me proficiency in religion then?
Yeah, well, you have the book with you, yeah.
Sweet.
Good job, guys. You did well. Didn't die.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything dumb, Quintus. Good for you.
Yeah.
I was sweating bullets, man. I was like,
Me
we
too.
are kill on sight, man.
I don't know. I had a feeling though. Like he's so enigmatic. He doesn't seem to be petty at all. You know, there's just something about that guy. So I thought we'd be fine.
Playing a really long game, and you've already given him what he wants.
What?
Just throwing out possibilities. I'm not saying what's
He
happening.
really wanted a finger, and now he's got it.
Yeah, right. Oh, great. At some point, like Varlin's gonna get close.
What are
To
you
the,
making
uh,
a necklace?
He's gonna get close to the king, and then all of a sudden, his pinky finger is just gonna go rogue and stab the fucking king in the neck. And Quintus is sitting there with his fingers tented, like
now I got to rewrite the
all
whole plot. You
bricks
figured it
are
out.
Falling into the falling into place.
Dude, I cannot wait to find out what the hell is going on with this invite to the king, because that is sketchy as fuck.
I'm excited. Well, I think obviously the guy's gonna ask us to work for him, or maybe even assassinate the dude.
I don't even think the king is really involved. I think that's the advisor who set up the meeting with the king just so he had an excuse to get with us, to talk to us for something else.
But how the hell did they go through Quintus for that? Like, that's so weird.
Don't know. Who
Or maybe Quintus manipulated them into doing it for you because he's playing a game.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
And somebody else is manipulating Quintus into manipulating them into manipulating you.
Jeez.
I'm
Okay.
getting my
I'm
cork
done.
board ready. I've got my string and my thumbtacks.
Okay. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, you all have a good one.
Yep,
Goodbye,
see you
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for watching. Catch you next week.
I'll be doing planet side stuff if you are interested at all, Chip.
Maybe. I'm gonna go grab some food. Maybe I'll be on in an hour or two.
Sounds good. Catch you later then.
See ya.
See you
I'd
guys
play if
later.
the game wasn't bad.
Thanks for being there, guys. I will talk to everybody later, and I'll be back again next week, same time. Thanks.